welcome, salutations, greetings, all that jazz. Is this my sound still on? Stop that. You stop that right there. Hi, how's it going? I'm Sin. You know that. And we're gonna make some food today. We're gonna make a lot of. Well, I don't know about a lot of. We're gonna make a few things today. First and foremost, we're making apple pie because 4th of July is coming up, and what's more American than apple pie, food-wise? Hamburgers? No, that's from Hamburg, Germany, right? That's a thing. So anyway, point is, apple pie. So we're making apple pie. But additionally, we're also going to be making some of the ingredients. It's Fix. Hello, Fix. We're going to be
light.
Sure. I mean, blinding. We're going to be making some of the things that are going to be used in the bobbies that Whitty and I are going to have, because that's kind of our tradition to consume bobbies on the 4th of July ever since Capriati's. No, you're not. Why are you here now? Why is now the time you decide to be here?
Oh, well.
Good God.
I wanted to say hi to the stream.
Hello again, He. Thank you for lurking. Hi, Mom. How are you? Yeah, I don't have a lurk command. I still don't have Nightbot because I'm a dingus. And God, there's glare. Hold on. Let me just grab this little guy, and it's gonna get a little.
Do you want me to turn the lights off?
I don't know.
I thought that would be helpful.
Yeah, but there's the light, the halo effects. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. It should be fine. If people complain, we can change it. Also lurking. Hello, Princess Evie. Thank you for the lurk. Hope you're doing well. Is that a ghost? That's a ghosty right there. Okay, so yeah, Bobby's. Just as some background, Capriati's is a sandwich shop that I love and that Whitty enjoys. I think it's mostly East Coast, but they have some in Vegas, and that's where I first tried it. And then a few years back, they finally branched out into Salt Lake, so now we have them here. So that's great. So we kind of just started doing it as a thing. So this year I'm like, oh, I can make my own.
Now your goal is to make them irrelevant. They came out here for you.
Yeah, I mean, this is, I don't know, we probably won't do this every year, but I just would be like, oh, I could do this, so I'm going to, because I have a cooking show now. But yeah, so for those of you who don't know, God, yeah, I think we want to turn this light off, because having the angle be right is just whoosh into my face. All right, awesome, it's all good. Yeah, so a Bobby is a hoagie sandwich with roast turkey breast, cranberry sauce, stuffing, and mayo. It's basically Thanksgiving on a sandwich, and it's delicious. And I know it's not Thanksgiving, it's 4th of July. I don't care. We're going to make it. It's going to be great. Mom is okay. How am I? I'm a little sleepy. I did not get enough sleep last night. But it's okay. It's okay. Everything's going to be fine. So the first thing so today we're going to be making the apple pie. We're going to be making the stuffing. We're going to be making the mayo, which I've never done before, which should be exciting. I wanted to make the cranberry sauce, but cranberries are not in season, so I could not acquire any. So we won't be doing that. I'm not going to be doing the hoagie today because just doing a lot of bread-based stuff the same day is annoying. Plus, if we make the bread on the 4th, it'll taste better because it'll be fresher. So that's the thought, at least. So that's what we're going to do. Starting off, we need dough. Crust dough for the pie, because it needs to be in the fridge for like an hour, and we're going to need to do that. So first things first, we need some flour. How much flour do we need? A cup and a half? A cup and a half of flour. No, 2.5 cups. I can read. I swear I can. So it's 125 each. So hold on, let's pop open our handy dandy calculator. Shoot-a-bow-bow. You'd figure I would know these numbers already. 2.5 times 125 is 312. Well, 313. Let's go with 313. 90% sure I have enough flour. I'm pretty sure I measured it, unless people have used it in the interim. There we go. Oh, almost perfect. We will almost definitely need to get more flour for the next thing that we bake, though. So that'll be exciting. All right, flour. We will need some of you later for the filling, so we're not going to put you away just yet. Let's move you back over to the side. We need salt, teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon. Nope, that's a half. There we go. Teaspoon of salt. Close enough. Close enough. There we go. All right, teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna whisk it ever so slightly, just ever so gently. Whisk that salt into that flour, just like so. Pull up our instructions again, because why not? Okay. Mix until combined. Looks combined to me. Alright, so now here's the part that I love so much. Cutting in the butter. So we've got our butter, which has been in the freezer, nice and frozen, for like several hours now. I cut it larger than I usually do when I make these things. Partially because I'm like, I can't be bothered. Partially because I was like, we probably won't make that big of a difference. So this is the size of the butter this time. If that's a huge mistake, I'm about to find out. So I just plop all of these off. It was a little warm when I was slicing these, so they got a little bit of melty and a little bit stuck to the plate. Yeah. Ever so slight. There we go. Alright, so let's give this a go, shall we? Let's try to just... Oh, geez. Okay, yep, it's fine. Okay, this works. More or less. Gotta get that elbow grease in there. Of which I have many, many greasy elbows. 2, in fact. Yes, hopefully this apple pie will turn out as good or better than the previous apple pie we made, which everyone just seemed just aghast and up in arms over. It's like, it's just Cheetos, people. What's wrong with it? Conceptually, I find I still stand by the decision to make that pie. I just question my adherence to Josh's proportions, because I made way too much crust. And I'm pretty sure it needed more butter in the crust too, but the actual pie itself was nice. I like that. But this will have no cheese. Though who knows, maybe I'll put some cheese on top. That's a thing. I was reminded of that by one of my friends earlier today. It's like, oh yeah, this one doesn't have Cheetos. Are you putting... Oh god. Oh god. Oh god! Okay, hold on. Just a second. This is, no wonder it's not chopping into smaller bits. The metal things have all fused together. Holy mackerel. Get back there. You're supposed to look like Godot's visor, not like a... Okay. Try doing it this way. There we go. That's better. It's still gradually bending over time. I think we need a new one of these. I found that every single time that I've made pie, it's gotten a little bit crocused and out of whack. This time it's getting real out of whack, which I think is not super great. Also, this is a different crust recipe than the one that I used for the blueberry pie, which Woody thought was amazing, crust-wise. So this might not be as amazing of a crust. It's also not the same crust that I used for the peach pie or the cinnamon butterscotch pie. However, I mean, it's a crust. I'm sure it'll be just fine. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, so the pieces are much smaller now. Okay, so small lump of small peas. Some of these are not pea-shaped yet, but they will be shortly. Then, okay, gradually add the ice water. Continue to mix until the dough starts to come together. May not need all the water, but if the dough is too dry, then add more. The dough should not be very tacky or sticky. Roger that. Okay, I think this is about good. All right, let's just get all that off of there as much as we can. And then I'm going to do something about the temperature of my hand for the mixing. I am going... First of all, I'm going to move this over here. I'm going to run my hand under some cold water real fast. realize I'm adding water to this, so I probably don't even really need to dry it, but... Okay, let's add some water, shall we? No, okay, it's coming together. Kind of. I feel like I might actually need the whole thing. Or not. Maybe I just need to work it longer. Maybe I'm impatient. Maybe that's my problem. Can we get up in there? Yeah, so we've got dough. It's a little shaggy. I wouldn't necessarily call it dry. I mean, I call parts of it dry, for sure. Now let's add more water. More water sounds like a good idea for you and me and everyone involved. Oh, you've only used like half of it. That's better. Now if I can get it all to stop sticking to my hand, that would be lovely. A little bit more? Just a little bit, not too much. Yeah, I just want to, I want to show off. Every time that I've made pie, it's like use ice cold water. I've always had this stupid setup where I have the thing that's holding the water inside a bowl of ice water. Yep. Alright, I think that's as much that we're going to add, so let's just like so. Try to munge you together a little bit. Munge, get you off my fingers, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Gracias, señor. I don't know. Come together right now over me. Alright, I'm going to say that this is good enough. That is my official ruling. Alright, so we're going to want to... See, now, the recipe is like, oh, put it all in the fridge. And I'm like, I could do that. Or, since you're going to just have me separate it into 2 portions later, I could just separate it into 2 portions now, wrap them individually, and make the whole situation easier overall. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so we've got our ball, our happy little ball. Actually, here's what we can do. Hold on, let me just... Since you know me, how much I like measuring things. Okay, so this is 566 grams, so that would be 250 plus 30, 283. 283 grams-ish each, right? Just keep clapping more. 280. Yeah, it's good enough. 280. So here we have one ball of delicious dough. Just see if I can turn this back on. Okay. All right, work dough together with your hands. Turn out onto surface. Work into ball and cover with cling wrap. Refrigerate. Okay. Looks like a ball to me, mostly, primarily. Got a little bit of its goo just falling off, that's fine, no worries about that. And we got our second one, also mostly like a ball. Alright, now I'm going to rinse my hands again to get the last dregs out. So I am hoping that this does not end up being too dry and annoying to roll out later. Fingers crossed, time will tell. probably enough for one of them. Also, I almost want to disregard part of the instructions and instead of wrapping them in a ball, wrap them in a slab. Since the only other ones I did wrap them in slabs. Then again, all the other ones were also difficult to roll, but I don't imagine them being any easier to roll from a ball than from a slab. That's just my thoughts on the matter, but whatever. We'll do what the instructions say, and if we live to regret it, then that's life. That's life. Guess what? We're going to have a pie. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing in life is perfect. And the sooner we can accept that, the better off we may be. Excellent. I freaking love this new package of the cling wrap because the last one, the cutter, was all stupid and broken. Alright, there we go. Ball number 2. 2 balls. 2 balls of dough. Going into the fridge. Stay right there. While we're at it, I guess I can take this out for now. Let me see here. I guess I set timer on the phone. Let's see. Cling wrap refrigerate. This doesn't even give a specific amount of time, actually. This just says refrigerate. Though in the past, it's always been 1 to 2 hours. I feel like 1 hour should be sufficient. So let's go to timer. 1 hour. Start. There we go. Okay, so dough is doughed. Scroll up to this. Okay, so next up we have the beginning. See, this is dude. See, once again, here's the order that I think things are going to go in. We did the dough for the crust. We're gonna start the bread part for the stuffing. I was actually tempted to make a loaf of bread to turn into the bread that's used in the stuffing, and Whitty convinced me not to do that either because it would be a pain in the butt. So let it be known that it's a thing that I technically sort of done and could technically probably sort of do again. So I'm super wondering, is anyone in chat? Or is everyone lurking? It's very mysterious. Especially with Shillelagh on deck. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Term! Hello, term! 2021? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's like 15, 16 slices of bread. Finger that bread. I'm not just fingering it, I'm counting it. There's a method to my madness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How are you doing? I did. Yes, I did rang. I rang because the chat was mysteriously just... I was just wondering whether or not perhaps it had disconnected from me without telling me, as it has kind of sort of done in the past. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that should do it. So what we're gonna do? Actually, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna preheat the oven to 225. Boop. There we go. Preheat the oven to 225, and then we're going to cube up all of these little happy boys. And then we're going to toast them for an hour. So, oh, that's right. So, since we're not actually doing apple pie at the immediate moment, guess what? Apple pie is going away. And oh my gosh, the stuffing recipe's up there now. Holy mackerel. Wowzers. That's thick. Is it thick cut? This is thick cut? I don't know about that. I feel like it's not. Pretty thin bread, if you ask me. This is literally the cheapest bread that I could acquire at the store. So if it's thick, it's an interesting choice they decided to make with their cheapest bread. See, oh yes, I was eating an actual food of your own. Oh, delicious. What were you having? I've been fasting for a hot minute, so I would love to live vicariously through your food. Please, please, please tell me what you're eating. I want to know. Tell me now. Tell me now. See, I like stuffing. It makes me feel warm in my soul. Stuffing is delicious. I freaking love stuffing. I feel like there was a point in time where I didn't like stuffing, but I also think that was partially because I don't like... Alright, so I like stuffing. I do not like stuffing with chunks of bullshit in it. So we're going to be using the essence of those bullshits for a couple of reasons. Number one, just because I don't have them on hand, the actual bullshits. But also because I don't... Again, I like the consistency of my stuffing to be mushy bread and flavor. That's it. Everything else is like, you know, unnecessary to me. So, you know, if I could cook down the onions to be mushy enough that I can't really tell that they're onions, and yeah, that's fine. Just like we do in the curry. Like the freaking Japanese curry recipe, I cannot tell that there's any onions in there. And there is a buttload of onions in there. However, I also have a feeling that the stuffing would not be cooking for nearly as long. I think I'm supposed to toss these actually too while I'm at it. See here. Yeah. Stirring occasionally, so that'll be fun. Just move this tower of bread on top of this other tower of bread. Givenchy? Essence of bullshit? Is that a word? Is that a... Germans have a word for everything, right? It almost strikes me as a German word. Givenchy. See, I had a grilled cheese sandwich with Munster cheese. Ooh. And Havarti. Have I ever had Havarti cheese? I don't know that. Okay. Just start sprinkling the bread as we cut it to make room. See, and Vermont white cheddar and prosciutto. Okay, well, see, as soon as you added that prosciutto, you've entered the territory of, is this a grilled cheese sandwich anymore, or is it a melt? Both can be delicious, but is it truly a grilled cheese sandwich if there's much more than grilled cheese there? Creamy tomato soup on the side. Was it like homemade tomato soup? Was it from like Zuppa? Was it Campbell's? Campbell's is still good, I suppose. All right, here's what we... Okay, this way's easier. There we go. There we go. We figured out the method to hopefully not slice off our fingers, because that's bad. Will I even... Am I going to need two? I may need two whatchamacallits, two pans. We'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. I'm doing a very not exact job of cutting these, mostly because I don't care. It's all going to get mixed up together with a bunch of other stuff anyway. It's fine. Bigger chunks of bread, it's fine. See, oh my god, Twitch is out of line. I don't have any censor stuff on, and Twitch censored thick cuts. Wow, oh my gosh. That's hilarious and very puritanical. It's a very puritanical streaming service. If only they'd do something about the hot tub streams. See, sounds nice. Never put bullshit in my stuffing. Yes, and that's one of the reasons that I think I enjoy the stuffing that you make, because there's not bullshit in it. So many recipes out there call for bullshit, though. This one technically calls for bullshit. The onion powder that's listed there, it's supposed to be like a whole onion. To which I say, nope, not happening. Sorry, get bent. Like I don't care. All right, so that's some of it. Do I hear Witty? Is that a Witty I hear off to the side? I think it is. Ah, Witty's being secluded. Ah, that's fine. She may still be working. That is possible. I did start the stream fairly early compared to other days. But I started early because I didn't, like, I was like, I'm going to be making a bunch of stuff. I don't know how long it will technically take because, I mean, alright, so the stuffing itself needs to cook for like half an hour. The pie, I think, needs to cook for about an hour. But it also has to sit for an hour. And then this stuff is toasting in that meantime. So it's like, The timing of everything is a little bit just like up in the air, is what I'm saying basically. Let's see. Nah, it's perfume/beauty brand. Wait, what? Thick cut is horrifically offensive. Why is that? Isn't thick cut good for like, what's it called? For like French toast? I was under the impression. Could be wrong. See, when you make your own bread, you can cut it to whatever thickness you want. And that's the beauty of your own bread, which is, again, not what we have here today. But it's fine. This'll do. It's still bread. We're going to take our bread and put it in a sandwich with more bread. That's amazing. Let's see, not homemade store brand, special refrigerated brand at Smith's. That's a thing I'm unfamiliar with, but I trust that it exists. Forget the name. Olive green lid. Unfamiliar. Let's see how. Someone will know. I added salts El Salvador crema. I never heard of that either. What the heck? Liquid sour cream. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. I think I've used something similar. Something that at least functions similarly. I don't know if it's the same thing or not, but I think it might have just been called crema, come to think of it. But okay, these bits are getting a little mushed. A little bit mushed there. That's fine. Again, you're all going to the same place. It's okay. Salt, Italian seasoning. Tasted so much better. I mean, yeah, doctoring up store-bought stuff generally does improve it vastly. Like, for example, jarred Alfredo sauce. Not good. Not good. And frankly, I have not actually found the right things to add to jarred Alfredo sauce to make it not crap. But I've heard rumors of a number of ingredients. So maybe someday I'll try that. Today's not that day. Today, we're making stuffing. See, I would sub repeatedly if you were to... Wait, what? If I were to hot tub stream. Oh my god. Well, we've already established what we're doing for 1,000 subs. So maybe if we get to 2,000 subs. 2,000 subs hot tub stream. I don't know what's good to make food-wise in a hot tub. But I've got plenty of time to figure that out. So basically, once I hit 1,000, then I'll start looking into what foods are good to make inside of a hot tub, and then we'll do that. We'll go from there. Does that sound fair to everybody? I think that sounds fair to me. This might not all fit on one pan, but it's fine. It's totally fine. Oh, and if you don't remember what's happening for 1,000, I'm not reminding you. I told you all to clip it. Nobody did. Not my fault. But I'm sure certain people will remember. It's like, it preheated, right? It got to it. You don't know what a sub is? A subscription. Right now you have, I believe, a gift subscription. I wish I could remember who gave it to you. But yeah, once I come to visit, I will hopefully show/teach you how to use your Amazon Prime to sub instead, so that you can, support your son in his chosen career path. The fact that you just consistently watch is support enough, Mom. But if you can do more without having to pay anything, I mean, why not? I mean, that's good for me. Let's see, it's the equivalent of when we put a 10 in Sin's G... Oh my god. Technically, it's more... Well, alright, it's more like you put 250 in my G-string and put 250 in Twitch's G-string. Twitch is kind of a mooch that way, but, I mean... It is where I choose to stream, so I guess I have no real room to complain about it. Yeah, but the way I figure, like, 1,000 subs. That would be amazing, because that would be like $2,500 a month from Twitch revenue, which is pretty respectable, really. I mean, I think that would be cause for celebration. That would be pretty BA, not gonna lie. Will I ever get there? Who knows? But I'm gonna keep on. Basically, I'm gonna keep on providing the recipes and the food and the entertainment for you lovely people until nobody wants to watch anymore. So when that day comes, then perhaps I will stop. But until that day comes, you can expect to see me. More than likely twice a week. Though I have so I have a question. So next week is GDQ all week long, from Sunday through Saturday. And typically, I have a tendency. Me, and also the other members of this household. I think mostly Witty. I think Fix doesn't do it quite as much, but we have a tendency to spend a lot of time just watching the stream and, generally supporting the cause. So I'm wondering, would people be sad and miss me next week if I were to not stream on Wednesday and Friday? Or not stream on Wednesday or Friday? Like, would that make people sad? Would they be like, no, Sin, you must stream. Do it. Do it now. Alright. So this is going in at a very low temperature for an hour. Amazing. Wow. How much time we got left on that dough, huh? Let's take a look-see. Open up the clock. Okay, so it took us 15 minutes to cut all that up. Amazing. We would be sad. Oh my god. I'm very glad I have you guys, Term. It warms my heart. You will always want to watch me? Aw, well, you'll always get to watch me. And you'll get to watch me in person in a couple of weeks. So that's exciting. And maybe people will get to watch you ever so briefly, or at least hear you, or some such. See how you have permission to live life. You can do other things too. Well, see, I'll have to determine what I even want to make. It might be a short stream where I make something that's like, I'll check the schedule and I'll see what's actually being run at the times that I could feasibly stream, and be like, oh, I don't care about this game that's being run right now, and stream something. Stream the making of popcorn. That would take like no time whatsoever. Alright, so I figure stirring it 2 times would probably be enough, so maybe at like 40 and 20, take it out, fluff it around, 99 bottles of beer, and whoa, okay, thank you. Thank you, Knife. Alright, so what are we going to do in the meantime? Oh, we're just going to make some mayonnaise. Or at least we're going to try to make some mayonnaise. Not to say that I'm not confident about the mayonnaise making process. However, I'm a little not confident about the mayonnaise making process. But what we do have is eggs from our chickens, which we happen to know don't have any diseases. So there's at least that. The raw aspect of the egg will not kill me. That's a 64. It's also good. Wow, these both weigh the same amount. Alright, cool. Alright, so let me swap over to the mayo. I think it's just, yeah, you add all the things, you immersion blender it, and then you keep on immersion blendering it. Right, so, let me grab you, and let me rinse off my lemon. Actually, what we'll do, we've got plenty of time, right? So what we can do, after we make the mayo, is we can start on the apple pie filling, because that's going to take a long time. Kat! Hello, Kat! How are you doing? How's it going? Having a good time. Let's use the smaller one. The smaller lemon, since we're using the whole thing, and then the half lemon that we need for the apple pie filling, we can use the larger lemon for. Get off, sticker. There we go. No. We'll just plaster it on my face. That'll be fine. I'm now a lemon. Congratulations. There we go. Alright, so, fun story. So, the chickens, God bless them, they've been little jerks, and Whitty for a while thought that they were just eating all the eggs before she could get to them. As it turns out, they made a secret nest in the corner. So there have been some eggs that have just been out there for a bit, in fairly warm temperatures. So, I mean, I did the float test on all these eggs to see if they were bad, just like 100% definitely inherently bad. None of them floated, so here's hoping that they're all still good. That one looks like an egg. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, I'm so funny. All right. Okay, so we got one egg, a teaspoon of mustard, which is 5 grams, right? 5 grams of mustard. Yup. Puns? Puns? We got puns. We got puns for days. Everybody knows that Sin is a huge fan of puns. All right, 3. Give me 5. 4. Still 4. Still 4. Oh my god. Oh! You're 5. Alright, so that's 5. Pinch of salt. Pinch of salt. Give me some salt. Give me some salt. Give me some salt. I'm gonna pinch it. Pinch. There we go. And then the lemon. So let me slice and dice this guy. Where'd I put the... Oh, it's over there. Fine. It's fine. We'll just be careful. Careful is our middle name. Hit. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Place you right here, nice and gently. And then use this awesome device that we acquired to juice our lemon. Just flip that upside down real fast. There we go. And just kind of mush it into the crevasse. And a twist. A twist. Twist. Don't stop the twisting. Get all that juice out. Get rid of all the pulp, because pulp is bad now. I think we got it. I think we riggedy wrecked it. Alright, so just gently pour lemon juice. Gently. Oh god! That was a little granule. So let's hold on. Oh man. Alright, let me just can scoop that bad boy up, shall we? No, you're mustard. You're the mustard. Where'd the little dude go? Oh, it's all gone wrong. Oh, I've made a huge mistake. Maybe not. It's probably fine. Oh, there. Nope. Are you also mustard? Are you still mustard? Have you stopped being mustard? There we go. There's the chunk of bullshit. Alright. Probably would have been largely fine. Okay, so immersion blender. We've had this for a little while. I don't think I've ever used it on the show before. Whoa, PokeFix redeemed. Hats off to me. One moment, please. I'm going to continue to talk so that you know I exist. Perhaps. I love your presence and would never say no to it, but I think I have things generally under control. Look, it's a hat. It's made of green and beak. Best hat.
It's like a bald eagle. If a bald eagle was green, it's not.
If a bald eagle was green and talked too much. The best kind of eagle. But yes, this hat is not as annoying as some hats that I have to wear. Hopefully will not get in the way too much. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna pop this in. And we're gonna immersion the F out of this. Just a little bit. Here's the, okay. So we got that. Immersionify. Make sure that we're doing it right. And that looks pretty. Pretty emulsified together, right? Okay, so we're going to hopefully not. Please do. If you fall over, I'm gonna be so mad. Be so mad. Let me place you slightly off to the side. There we go. Okay, so now we need the oil, which we have. Just measure it out. So we need a cup of oil. And we have some delicious vegetable oil here. 1 tablespoon is 14 grams. And if we need a cup, we need 16 tablespoons. So 14 times 16 equals 224. Wonderful.
See, I'm glad I bought that.
Huh? What, this?
Yeah.
It's got more than enough. And it's
Yeah.
fresh. See, I was wondering, because I know we've got canola oil in the thing in a gigantic container, but I was wondering.
I figured we could get a little small one too. Alright, we can get a new one.
We can, because it's going to use a lot of it, but not all of it. 20. Hey, we did it. Okay, so now.
I have to see this.
Gonna slowly. Well, let me put this back in frame. Oh God. Let me move things out of the way and get it back in frame. Move you.
Everybody gets to see how easy it is to make.
This is how you make mayo, people.
Whoa.
Alright, what?
Oh, sorry, I just saw.
So we're going to slowly. Oh God! Don't fall! Don't! Oh God! I feel maybe funnel.
Yeah.
Not funnel? Yes, funnel.
Might be helpful.
I have the funnel's right here. So just pour that in like so.
Here.
What?
I mean,
I
I'm
have
pretty sure
two
you have to
hands.
immersion blend it while you're.
That's not how we did it on the video.
Alright,
But I mean, I don't know.
we'll see.
I can do it whatever way you suggest, and if it turns
We'll
out
see.
wrong, then I can blame you.
We'll see. Let's see.
You have a cup of what? A cup of what? What do you have a cup of? Inquiring minds must know. Alright, so now.
You only need to do it for a few seconds.
And now we have mayo. Check that out.
Here, let me try it.
The lock on. Why is it not spinning now? Oh, it unplugged somehow. What the? Unacceptable! This is not the best outlet in the house.
No, it's probably one.
One of the worst. One of two worst. What an aggressive sound. It's an immersion blender. Alright, so you want to taste it? Here, let me just pop this off and you can... Whoa! Okay, there you go. Here.
Alright, it's mayo.
It's...
Tastes like mayo.
Does it?
Tastes very lemony.
Well, there is a whole lemon's worth of lemon in it, which is what it called for. Maybe the lemon taste will die over time. Is it bad?
Very lemony mayo.
Oh. Do you think we should add more other stuff?
This is different from what we have. It makes me think of Miracle Whip.
Oh, which you don't like.
Try a little bit because it won't be breaking your fast.
But fasting. Okay.
Yeah.
See what you mean? Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe. And we also don't have to use it. If
Yeah.
you prefer to use normal mayo, we could do that. See, and this is when it says
it's
things.
probably just a matter of taste.
When it says things like, "Oh, the juice of 1 lemon," it's like I wish you'd put actual measurements instead of like, subjective sizing.
And if you want to cut it down, you can always add more eggs and
True. More egg and more oil.
yeah. But
More of both or more of.
Yeah. Anyway, it's so easy, right?
So easy. Even a baby could do it.
Don't know about
Even a baby. A baby could do it. You heard it here first. Give your babies immersion blenders and let them make mayo. Probably not a good idea. All right. I have some nice mayo. We're putting it in the fridge because that's where mayo lives, sort of, in a way. Where's a good place for you? You can live right here. There you go. Good job. Now you have mayo on the frickin' counter. Oh my gosh. Okay. Although I've read things regarding like mayo not being kept on in fridges for like homemade mayo. There's something about homemade mayo compared to like mass-produced mayo. Like the mass-produced mayo has some sort of quality that's like, yes, this needs to be. It's the same way that eggs really need to be refrigerated. But I haven't done enough research on the matter to know for sure. So into the fridge it goes.
Oh, the mayo?
Yeah.
I think you can leave it out, but I would put it in the fridge anyway.
I don't know.
So is this a Babish recipe?
What? Yes.
Okay.
This is a Babish
That's what I
recipe.
figured.
Why?
'Cause don't get me wrong, I love Babish. I
What?
love other fancy chefs, but I tend to notice that when it comes to stuff like this, like, I like to use like normal person recipes rather than fancy chef recipes because I feel like fancy chefs like to fuck up basic stuff.
This recipe
the
literally
name.
has 5 things in it.
Yeah, but the ratios are obviously off compared to what we're used to.
I mean, maybe.
But like, I feel like fancy chefs like to fuck with, or like to, mess with, tried and true things in order to make them fancy and special.
Do you, out of curiosity, do you have a mayo recipe of some kind
I
that
just
is
looked one up on a keto.
terribly different?
No, it's the same. It's only
Okay.
5 ingredients. So.
Alright. Is it
It's just
also
different
lemon,
ratios.
or is it like some other
Yeah, it's lemon.
acidic thing?
Yeah, it's lemon.
I don't know, man.
But like, does that make sense?
Yeah, but for this specifically, it's just such a simple thing that like I didn't look at this one like, okay, for example.
That's what I mean. Is that like when it comes to simple things, I tend to try and avoid fancy recipes or fancy people's recipes because I don't trust them because I always try and like
He didn't fancify this one up. Is what I'm
make it
saying.
weird.
He didn't. He made it extremely normal.
Or they have their weird chef taste as opposed to my
Bye, cat.
like trashy taste.
Trashy.
So I will find people who seem to share my trashy tastes. Don't know me. I think the mayo tastes fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Will you eat it?
Yes.
Will you eat it with the hoagies that I will make?
Yes.
Okay. Boop. All right. We're back to apple pie because we gotta peel and slice some apples. 2.5 pounds of them. in
Stuff like
fact.
that.
Oh man, you know I will. so much fun. More fun than my body has room for. Where is something that I can... Oh, okay. We'll do the initial measuring here. Why not? Everything I read was like, oh, it'll probably be somewhere between 6 to 8 apples. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that's 2 1/4. We'll go with that though. Or I wonder if we have bigger apples. No, they're all basically the same size. They're all similar enough that it's like whatever. So we'll use 8. 8 because why not? Alright, let me grab the cutting board back. I realize I actually do still need it. Shillelagh! Redeemed hydrate. Let me do that real quick. 1 second. Alright, so we're gonna need to peel these and then we're gonna need to slice them. Water! It keeps you alive. The human body needs it. Try as you might to avoid it, there is no escape from the need for water. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.2. Goes out. And a chug. Hats up. So you want me to wear a different hat? Do you not? You got a problem with this hat, Shillelagh? I would have thought you'd like this hat. Excellent. All right, let me grab a different hat then. 1 second. I'll be right back again. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La 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 la. Different hat. Here we go. The hat is good. I thought it needed a friend. Well, it doesn't get a friend. It gets replaced. Yes. Well, no, I mean, it's not that it's not how it works anymore. It's that the reason that we started wearing multiple hats at the same time in the first place was because multiple of the things got redeemed simultaneously. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm going to put on a hat and then put on a different hat, taking that one off. It was like, oh, I guess I got to put on more than one hat. So, but as you can see, I have a hat on now. So if someone were to redeem another one, I would take this one off. That's the way the news goes. All right, so let's start slicing and dicing, shall we? Pretty sure that the chickens will eat the peels, right? That's a thing? 90% sure that's a thing. Some of these apples are kind of small. Choto small des. Choto, oh god, I should have chisai. Right? That's a word. That's a word in Japanese for sure. Oh right, I was in the process of saying saving my channel points to hat bomb all at once. Oh my god. Again, keep in mind that unless you do this on a day that A, Dark Rose is here, and B, she's brought all of her hats, I have a limited amount of hats that I can wear. Like, I don't own all the hats in the world. So, just be advised that there remains the chance that if you donate too many of them, I'm just not going to be able to do anything about it. There we go. I'm like, where did I put the knife? Here's the knife. The knife that previously cut the whatchamacallit. The lemon. That's what it was. So we're going to try to cut these into slices, right? Also, you know what I should do? I should get that half of a lemon's worth of juice now. Because, where did I put the lemons? There's the lemon. Should get the half of the lemon's worth of juice now. So that it can hopefully, like, protect the apples from browning, that would be pretty good. Let me just stick that right there. There we go. Not once, twice, 2 times a lemon. Do 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 do. How many hats do I have? Okay, so I've got the one I had on. I've got this one. I've got the Rainbow Dash one. I've got the one Mom gave me. That's the beanie. I've got the baseball cappy one. Technically, there's that thing that's not a hat that people like to put on my head. The cat thing. I've got the Godot mask. That's really hard to see out of. I swore I'm 90% sure I've got another beanie that's lighter gray and like hand knit by a friend of mine, but I don't know where it is right now. So we're gonna have to say that that one doesn't exist, I guess. So 7 maybe? There may be more hats in the house, but those are the ones that belong to me. So half of a lemon. Let me actually reopen up the thing real fast so I can actually see here. Apple pie. Here we go. Okay, so apples, juice from the lemon. Wait, half a lemon. Yes, half a lemon. Okay. Peel the apples, core, slice, add the apples, sugar, flour, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, and juice from lemon. So we're gonna add the apple slices and the juice from the lemon first, just to hopefully prevent them from oxidizing. That's a thing that is a concern. So we're gonna try to avoid it. So let's go apple slices, shall we? That's a slice. 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 So many slices, so little time. Oh my god. This is not sliced all the way. I'll just move you out of the way. You can actually still see what's going on. Put those ones in. And slice. 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 Slice, 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 slice. Now, also, just like to say, last time when I made the apple pie with the Cheetos, it said to do them in chunks, team chunk, right? And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll listen to Josh. I really think I like slices better than chunks. Just saying. Slice. There we go. Alright, so plop all the bad boys into this bowl. There you go. Probably easier to coat them too. Alright, so I'll just pour the lemon juice. So much lemon, so little juice. Toss them around. Just a little bit. Apple number dos. We're doing this another 7 times, guys. Are you excited yet? Oh boy, you should be. Now the question is, what to do with all the leftover apples? I don't know. I rarely eat them. Maybe I could make another fried apple pie cheesecake. Burrito thing. That was pretty good. The one time that I made that. Don't remember the recipe. Have to re-look it up and or find it. Probably wouldn't be that hard. Wait, where did I put the other cord? Did I throw it away? Should probably also put that into the thing with the chickens. That'd be smart. Smart and generous for the chickens. Feed them, they want food. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. See, this is the sort of thing that, like, I could do probably just, like, indefinitely. Monotonous tasks that are repetitive are kind of my jam. Can't remember if I've actually mentioned this or not, but, like, back when I used to work in a movie theater shortly before going off to college, my favorite thing to do, job-wise, at that theater, was to prepare the nacho trays for concession. You just insert as many chips as you could into the plastic container without, like, you know, breaking them. And do that over and over and over and over again because you need them. They need to be ready when the people order the nachos. It's important. Go. 2 down. Make Swedish apple pie? What is Swedish apple pie? How does it differ from American apple pie? Are there fewer fireworks and guns? Is there chocolate? Apples and chocolate aren't a bad combination, right? Pretty sure that's a thing. See, this is, just want to throw this out there for anybody who's like, oh man, cheddar cheese on an apple pie, that sounds terrible. It's like apples and cheese are a great combination. Like, as a snack, like on crackers or just like in general. Granted, normally it's not baked with sugar and cinnamon, but I feel like it probably still holds true. Just my hunch. Whoa, okay, so that's a little close to the core. What did I... Wow, I really cut this one strangely. Let's pretend that the core is there. Cool. Cool. Alright, that's better. Oh my gosh. Swell. Alright, we'll just put that one right there. And this guy can go away. And over there. Just want to do another couple of slices. Gonna run out of room in that before we run out of apples. Used to make it when you were kids. It's easy and yummy. Well, give me the 5-second rundown of what it's all about. If there's anything like the immediate that jumps to mind, that's like, oh yes, this is different. This is different. This is also different. Oh, you know what I should be doing? I should be tossing the soon-to-be croutons, right? Hold on, let me just finish slicing this one real fast. Well, finish peeling it at least. Okay, so let's use this spoon, shall we? Yeah, sounds like an idea.
just fluff you around like so. Definitely dry it out more. That's the thing. Which I guess was the point. So much bread. Alright. Good enough.
Alright, so let's do a better job at paying attention to where the core of the apple is. There we go. That's how it's done. Still cut it pretty close in a couple of those areas, but it's fine. Absolutely fine. It'll cook right down. My understanding is that technically the entire apple's edible anyway, right? That's what somebody told me once. They could have been crazy. They could have been a liar. Frankly, I don't know why you would want to eat the core of an apple. Some of you is still turning brown. I don't approve of that. Unacceptable. Oh, Darth Sandiest. Hello again. When you think, wait, what? When you think J.K. Simmons, which character do you think of? Also, when you think of Mark Hamill, which character do you think of? J.K. Simmons, isn't he the guy who played J.J. Jameson on the Spider-Man movies? I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of the right person. If I'm not, whoops. Mark Hamill, obviously, I think of. Well, I don't know. At this point, I think of Luke Skywalker and voicing the animated Joker. Those are like the main two things, but I don't know which one comes first anymore. Like, probably Star Wars, if for no other reason than, like, I learned about that one first. So, yeah, probably that. Why do you ask? Yeah, and the thing is that I know that I've seen J.K. Simmons in other stuff, but like it's not, none of it immediately pops to mind. He also did Skips in Regular Show and Darth Bane in TCW, which is an acronym that I should probably recognize, but don't. What does it stand for? The Clone Wars! Ah, okay. I haven't actually watched a Regular Show. Does that make me a bad person? I've heard of Regular Show. I've seen many recipes that Babish has done that have been inspired by Regular Show, because apparently they have crazy freaking food sometimes on that show. Sliced apples and mix sugar, butter, flour, egg, salt, cinnamon. Mix it all together and place it on top of the apples. Dot with butter. Add walnuts, but you don't have to. So this pie has no crust. Kind of almost sounds more like a cobbler, which isn't bad. Don't know that I would call it a pie, but that's cool. That's cool. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll do that. Got to do something with the apples, that's for sure. Get off. There we go. So many apples, so little time. I mean, granted, it's not gonna be the biggest deal in the world anyway, because like they're going into a pie. The pie's gonna be covered with stuff. We're gonna put cinnamon into this pie, which will make it more brown than it is now anyway. So it's like, I don't know why I'm making such a big deal out of it. Get off. There we go. Brother thinks most people know J.K. Simmons from State Farm commercials. Learned that only a couple months ago. I didn't know that he was in State Farm commercials. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Was he? Yeah. Okay. Wasn't he in some State Farm commercials with like Muppets or something? Wasn't that a thing? I seem to recall that now. Honestly, I'm not sure who I know more from commercials than anything else. Flo, whatever the actress's name is. Like, if I ever see her in something, I'll be like, hey, that's Flo! I wouldn't be surprised if Progressive has like a lock on that. It's like, your entire personality now belongs to us, so you cannot do anything else. But we'll pay you good money to be our spokesperson. See, we are farmers. Bum 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 bum. He does that too. That's funny. Excellent. Da, 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 da. Oh man, we're over halfway there. That one was close to. A little bit too close. Just try to. Oh my god. Don't hurt yourself, Sin. That's the last thing you want to do. Oh god. Oh god. Everything's fine. Nobody panic. Bam. Awesome. Just stick that right there. This is, it's kind of unsightly. Let's just move that over there. Kind of is like a cobbler. It's just called Swedish apple pie. I'll text you the recipe when your stream is over. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That was a little closer. I think maybe the problem here is that actually this is just a small freaking apple. That's the problem. Boop. There we go. Most recently, J.K. played Omni. Oh, he's Omni-Man? Oh, cool. I haven't seen Invincible yet, but I want to, because I keep on seeing all these memes about it, and like I said, people seem to think it's good, so. Let's see. It's Omni-Man cartoon. It's not for kids. So, not for kids? Definitely not for kids? How much? On a scale from 1 to violent, how violent would you say it is? Because I know I've seen a lot of things that look kind of violent about it. So that's cool. Mark Hamill's on that show too. Who's he? I want to know. I must know. I does is has to know. Get out the way. I approve of people going into like chat rooms and asking like people who are online to settle or at least help settle disputes and arguments between friends on things that don't super duper matter. That amuses me. I do that in like Facebook groups with like I have a friend who I argue with on various things from time to time. And so I'll throw up a poll on a Facebook group and ask everybody there, like, hey, do you think this or this? And invariably, I will sometimes be right. Not always. But enough times. I think I've been right more times than not. Well, right. The majority has agreed with me more times than not, as opposed to being right. Who's to say? It's a subjective opinion. Who's to say who's right? See, dismemberment? Whoa, okay. A tailor for superhero costumes. Oh my god. Oh man, if only, hey Shillelagh, are you still here? He's just a tailor, right? Just a simple tailor. Squeaks, where are you at when we need you? Swear that's another Mark roll in the back of my mind. I can't remember. I don't know. Like I feel.
Smells good.
What smells good? Oh, the bread, the toasty bread. Yeah, it's pretty close to coming out. We've got another 16 minutes. Oh, you know what this means? This means that the actual the pie crust should be ready to faff with soon. That'll be pretty cool, huh? Can look forward to that being a thing in the immediate future. Turns out there wasn't a lot of downtime after all, even though there was a lot of, like, I mean, not the most talkative while I'm slicing apples, but just get you right there. Perfect. Yeah. I would look up his IMDb, except my hands are covered in juice. Could ask Google. Hey Google, what are Mark Hamill's most well-known roles? Hamill's known for his long-standing role as DC Comics' The Joker, commencing with Batman, the animated series. Firelord Ozai in Avatar The Last Airbender? I didn't know that, or at least if I did know that, I forgot that entirely. Okay, that's cool. I approve. You go, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Good job. You know, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Trickster from Flash, which I haven't really seen. Oh God! All right, so that is our get up, get up, get up. Oh my God! Thank you. There we go. Okay, so I'm going. Let's see. Guess I could take the dough out now because it's supposed to get semi back up to room temperature over 5 minutes or so. So I guess I could do that. Or at least one of them. I'll take one of them out. Roll it out. Do the thing. And then once I'm done with the apple pie filling. See, one of the things too is like, oh, do the apple pie filling. I'm like, okay. And then it's like, put it in the fridge. I'm like, oh, well, I mean, kind of ready to do the crust now. So, do I have to do that part? Because I'm not gonna. And we're gonna hope that it turns out fine. The heck? Oh no, get up. Trickster from Flash was fun. What was his shtick? Like, obviously he tricks people, I imagine. It's in the name. Also have my rating for violence in Invincible. Wait, what? Okay, what is it? I thought dismemberment was your rating for violence. Dismemberment is a pretty clear rating if you ask me. It's like, oh, somebody gets their arms and or legs ripped off. That's okay. That's somewhat violent. Somewhat violent if I do say so myself. See, he was like PG Joker with Star Wars elements? Star Wars elements how? Explain that. Just because of the voicing, or? Between DC cartoons and violent, it's mass dismemberment and destruction. Wow, okay. I mean, mass destruction can be kind of vague when you think about it. It's like, oh, we blew up a city. It's like, okay, you blew up a city and people presumably died because there were people in that city, but like, did we see any of it? Did it show the people as they were disintegrated? Like, if it didn't, then okay, that's, you know, kind of horrific to think about on the grand scale, but would I call it violence? like a depiction of violence necessarily. I don't know. It's a tough question. If you do not see bodily harm being done, like, okay, for example, if you have someone being like tortured and you don't see the person being tortured, but like they have the sound, like the screams or whatnot, like surely that's not the same, right? Like there's difference there. See, an entire planet. Well then. Okay, and it did show them die. That's great. That's lovely. I mean, I imagine the planet isn't Earth because, I mean, I also assume that's where the story takes place. And if there's any chance at more seasons, then they probably didn't blow up the Earth? Probably? I don't know, man. I'm not a writer for TV. I've never sold a script or anything. Alright, there we go. We have chopped up all the apples. The first episode will leave you like, what the fuck? It'll also be season 2 and 3 because they're based off the comics. Alright. So, okay, I mean, just based on the way this is being described, I get an impression that either A, some of the superpowers or some of the people that the people with superpowers go up against come from a planet that was destroyed either by the person who has the powers or like a Superman situation, possibly. Alright, hands are sticky. Wash them hands. It's actually good that the stuffing bread is going to be done when it is, because that means we can change the temperature of the oven, pop in the pie, and then hopefully it'll be done sooner rather than later. All right, so what do we need? We need 3/4 cup of sugar, which is 150 grams, if I'm not mistaken. This over. No, just get Amazon Prime and watch it. Hell, even a free trial. It takes a couple hours to get through the series. Interesting. I feel like I should, or somebody that I know has access to Amazon Prime, and I can just watch it through that. But every single time I try to log in, because I know that I can get stuff sent to me, Amazon Prime style, for like free. But every single time that I try to log in on my PlayStation and be like, hey, give me Prime Video, please, it's like, oh, you don't have that. I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, 2 tablespoons flour. Flour was an amount of weight. 7.8, 7, 14, 15, 16. Let's go 16. 16 grams of flour. Pretty sure. Just round up, you know. Another paper towel. Okay. Oh, I see what's happening here. It's got the lemon juice is slightly dried. All right, just fix that up. There we go. It's Whitty, she came back. Hi Whitty, how you doing?
Do you want me to bring these to the chickens?
Yeah. That was my intention.
They're gonna love this.
Oh, they better.
It's nice and warm outside, so I'm sure they will very much appreciate
It will
it.
be good and refreshing for them. They will enjoy it. And if they don't, they are ingrates and I don't like them. They are kind of ingrates when I think about it, because it's like we've been trying to give them delicious delicious food in exchange for them pooping breakfast for us, and they've been hiding all the eggs, which I don't agree with. There's always the mobile app. I wonder. I'll have to check that, because I do have the app. I don't know. I've never tried to watch things through. Like, is Amazon Video a different app than the Amazon app? Like, is that a thing? Because that might be relevant for me to know. Okay, so sugar, flour, half a teaspoon salt. Let me just double check. Make sure that I'm doing this the right way. Come on. Oh my God, phone unlocked. Thank you. Sugar, flour, salt, cinnamon, nutmeg, and juice. Okay, cool, awesome. Salt. Where'd you get? There's it go. There we go. Maybe, but I know you can get video through the normal. Okay, all right, then I'll have to check that out. How many chickens do we have? I'll double check with Whitty when she comes back in, but I think we have 9, I believe. Some of them are less freeloaders than others. Some of them are super freeloaders, and it's like, hey, buddy, I don't appreciate you not pooping breakfast for me. Poop me some breakfast, thank you very much. Good enough, boop. Teaspoon salt. Okay, 1 teaspoon cinnamon. Teaspoon of cinnamon. Hey, Whitty. We have 9 chickens?
We have 9 chickens.
Okay.
We're only supposed to have 8 on our property because of the size of our property. But I got 9 expecting one of them to die in transit, but they didn't.
Nobody has to know.
Nobody has to know.
Okay, so 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg. Nutmeg. Meg. Where are you? You here?
Have
There.
a delicious jam shape.
Yeah. Yeah, I baked that, and you don't even know. You don't have a concept of creation. All right, so this is all the fat that goes in with the.
Oh, are we
Filling.
gonna feed them this pumpkin too?
I don't know. I thought the Fix was going to put that into with their food.
Okay.
Was my understanding.
Because I've been the one feeding them. And so.
Oh well, yeah. So I guess do that.
I will. Not too much, or they'll get the shit.
The one thing that I find interesting is how she put that in there without like covering it at all. Like, what are you
We
doing?
love having pumpkin flavored if we're doing it.
Right? I mean, I guess there's worse smells. Something. I don't know. Where did I put my whisk? Whoa! There's a whisk. It was whisking flour and salt before, so it can whisk flour, salt, and sugar now. And cinnamon. And nutmeg. Whisk all that together, yeah. Looks fairly well combined. Let us pour. Okay, so that's relatively well done. And just kind of give it another few once-overs, possibly. There we go. So much sugar. Apples are also made of sugar. A different kind of sugar than normal sugar. Alright, you are what I would describe as generally all combined. Right? Yeah. There we go. Now for you to macerate in your juices and such. Alright, so I'm going to put this into the fridge temporarily, very, very temporarily, because we don't have to wait for the pie anymore. Speaking of which, okay, so we got 2 minutes left on the stuffing bread. So that's going to be real soon. You can live down here. All right. Oof. Oofta, 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 oofta. I'm not slowing down. You're slowing down. What are you talking about? Huh. All right. Okay, we are going to need measuring spoons for stuff. Oh, Whitty. I did have a question for you. Kind of. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, that's fine. That works too. Like, I've technically planned a contingency, so like I don't need the information, but who knows? Maybe I'll require it anyway at some point. Okay, so you just real quick. Okay, so let's get some space, shall we? I need to make some room. Where is my mouse? Go away, mouse. There we go. Oh, there's another piece of apple stuck to the knife. Isn't that cute? You stay there. Let us get some. Well, let me turn this on. I'll just make sure I see. Yes, okay. Oh, yep. Mix and combine. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna preheat the oven to 375 in like 17 seconds. We'll just wait for it to come out, and then we'll do that part, and everything will be fine. Four, three, two, one, and time. There we go. There we go. Toasty bread. Smells so good. Alright, so bake. 375. Hold on. Alright, bake. Come on. Alright, much better. Oh yeah. Now we got some croutoni boys. Wonderful. Okay, so I'll just leave those there for the moment. Okay, 375. Yep. Okay, floured surface. Pie dough. Roll out until about an eighth of an inch thick. So roll it real thin. Okay. Roll it real thin. Super duper thin. Thinner than your body has room for. If I can. Why did I put the flour away? Awesome. Rinse this off. Because it's got juices on it now. We don't want juices in with our flour. That's the word. I'm not tired, I promise. I am though. I'm a little tired. Just a choto tired. Choto. Ne. No, ne is to sleep. Can't remember the actual word for sleeping in Japanese anymore. If I ever indeed knew it in the first place. Alright, so let's move you out of the way. Something fell, it's fine. Don't have to worry about it. Lightly floured surface, my ass! Alright. About how big is the pie? How big is my pie plate? It's about this big? It's about yay big, maybe? Sounds good. So, smack it right dab in the middle and try very carefully to make it do what we want it to. Alright, so just slow our roll in all directions. Oh, God, you're not going to do it, are you? You're not going to do that thing where you stick to the pin because you're a jerk? Right? You're not going to do that? You're not going to do it? Let's get some more flour on the pin. Flour the rolling pin. Flour. Flour it more. Get flour onto the laptop. Yeah, I feel like I've made my crusts a little bit too thick in the past. So that's my bad. But will I be able to get it to be thin enough and also behave? That is a question that I don't have the answer to. And I'm also not incredibly confident on my ability to produce as far as results go. Alright, where is this the thickest? Seems to be the thickest over here. So let's make you less thick by rolling you out. Thinnest pie crust known to man? Alright, let's see here. How are we doing? It could work. This could work as a pie. Let's just try to flatten it ever so slightly more. Ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. Don't you dare kick up a fuss at me. Pie. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to try so hard. We're going to do our gosh darn best to roll this onto, there we go. Yeah, oh, you're doing so well. You're doing so well. Please don't fail me. Please don't fail me. Pie crust, pie crust. Don't, no. No. Okay, all right. And now, take you, and we will, come on, let go. Let go, crust. Oh, no, you don't. No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Behave, please. Please behave. Please. Every time I do a pie, this crap happens. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now we just go like so. And then we kind of drag it a little bit. We attempt to and fail miserably. Drape it a little bit like so. There we go. Okay. All right. We're getting there, sort of. Yes, this is very not uniform. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Check this out. This is gonna be amazing. By amazing, I mean this is not going to be amazing. This is probably going to ruin everything. But we're going to take this little bit here, and we're going to place it right here. And nobody has to know. Alright, so now that's up to temp. Cool. Let's continue attempting to reconstruct our crust from the inside. It's fine. It's fine. No one is worried about what's going to happen to the pie. 0 people. Especially not me. Especially not me. Especially not me. Or you. Well, I can't tell you how you feel. But I will say that if I were you, I wouldn't be worrying. I mean, we're supposed to trim bits of this anyway, right? So we're just, you know, trim bits of it and then place those bits in other places, right? What are we going to do? Throw away pie crust? That's silly. That's ridiculous. That's an absolute preposterous suggestion. And you would do well to never suggest it again. Good day, sir. Or madam. Either one will do. Alright, so that's not... Can we get you to stick a little bit better to each other? That would be great. Thank you. Alright. Hey look, it's a pie crust. Awesome. All right, next step in the process. If you trim extra if necessary. Pour in apple pie filling mixture. Pat down. Pat down. Roll to have a dough. Oh, okay. So here's the part. Oh, jeez. I probably should have gotten this out a little bit ago. Okay, it is now 3:44, so 3:45, I guess, would probably be, or 3:50. All right. So here we have the apple pie filling. Oof. All right, so pour in apple pie filling mixture and pat down. All right. Pour in. Pour in. Pour in. Oh man, look at all that. Look at all them slices. Oh, that looks good. Let me just try to center this a little bit better. There we go. Nice. Excellent. Ooh, so good. So good. So good. So good. I've been inclined. Ba-bum-bum-bum. All right. To believe I never would. There we go. I mean, it already smells real good. But then again, it's cinnamon and sugar. So I don't know what anybody would expect. Go. All right. Hey, look, it's pie filling. Check it out. Amazing. All right, so guess what? We're not doing a lattice this time. 2 reasons. 1, because they're a pain in the butt. Number 2, because it doesn't call for it. The recipe says to do it a different way, so I'm going to do it a different way this time. Why not? Seems like a perfectly reasonable thing to do. But in the meantime, we've got, probably another 4 minutes to wait on that. Let me move this back over here. Reflour this surface a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, hey, look, extra dough. Extra pie dough right here that I could try. See how it tastes if I felt so inclined. But I'm good. I'm fine. It's fine. Okay, so this one will probably go about as well as the previous one did. Get some more flour and put it on this guy. This guy, yep, yeah. Coat that puppy. Excellent. I'm impatient. I want to just do this part now. Maybe if I hold it in my hands, it'll warm up slightly faster. How about that? Oh, I just realized I put them both on the same side of my face. How nice. There you go. Press it gently. Gently press it. Disregard all of the instructions that you gave for yourself. And just ever so slowly, slowly and gently begin to roll it anyway. Not too much pressure, it's fine. Got plenty of time to flatten this guy out. It's okay. I want to reflour this ever so slightly. I mean, I feel like it's rolling a little bit nicer than the last one. Maybe I just rolled the other one too fast. Oh, hand cramp. Almost a hand cramp. I've been getting hand cramps way more often lately, and I'm not sure why. It's very strange. Strange and not entirely pleasant. some of that. Sprinkle in there. And continue to roll. Hello, Una. How are you? How are you doing? I'm not making anything that's going to belong to you. I hope you know that. Like, just because I had you in here the other day does not mean that that's going to be a regular occurrence and that things I make are going to be for you. I would say once a month if you're lucky. That's a big if. Alright, so now it's been 5 minutes. So it should be rolling at optimum rollitude, right? Okay, so it's real thin there. Don't you dare. Don't you even start. Alright, I think this might be about as good as we get. I'm afraid it's going to get worse, so let's give it a shot. What could go wrong? A lot could go wrong, but what will go wrong? Only time will tell. There we go, there we go, come on, there we go. Alright, wasn't so bad. Attempt. Whoa, don't you dare. Alright, so we got, if we put you here, and we drape you like so. Whoa! Hey! Check that out. That turned out way better. Why didn't this one go on the bottom? That would have been nice. Okay, so we have a pie. We have a pie, people. Try to mush those together a little bit. Just grab myself a knife and kind of cut around the edge here. And use this excess on the bits that don't go over the edge. Like right here. Once again, nobody has to know. It'll be fine. Be just fine. Alright. This may be a little bit janky around the edges. And you know what? I don't apologize for that. So you know who's going to eat it? Me. I will eat it. I will be happy to eat it. Okay, so yeah, why don't just thicken up all these sides for no reason. Oh my god. Reinforce the pie. The pie needs reinforcements. Oh my gosh. Might be a horrible, terrible mistake that I should not have done, but I did it anyway, and now I'm seeing it through. And guess what? It'll be okay. Alrighty. So, egg wash, right. I believe the next thing, take the beaten egg, hold on. Roll the dough, yep, trim the excess dough from the edges, pinch the edges, create a crimp. I mean, it seems as sealed as it's gonna be. Like, I don't know how more to seal it than it currently is, so it's gonna have to do. But we're gonna put it in on a baking sheet anyway, just in case. Okay, so brush pie with beaten egg and sprinkle with sugar. So we need 1 egg beaten, which we happen to have an egg right here. Oh. Do we have something in which to beat the egg? Kind of. Sure. This will work. It's small enough. Alright, are you an acceptable egg? You are, mostly. An acceptable egg. A little watery. That's fine. Just kind of beat the egg slightly. And how much sugar? 1 tablespoon? 1 tablespoon sugar. All right. Where is the brush I normally use? You know, lick the floor right there. Do it. Good girl. Good girl. What? That's not it at all. What the heck did I grab and why? There we go. Here's the brushy brush. All right, so we're gonna brush it. We're gonna brush it. Brush the top of this pie with egg wash. So eggy, so washy. To, I believe, help it get a nice brown color on top. It's the main purpose. Excuse me. Ugh, get off. Weird little bit of the egg. Shumba! There we go. The less protein in this pie, the better. That's my thoughts. Alright, that's probably good enough. Alright. So a tablespoon of sugar. I mean, I could do it with measurements, but don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody that I'm not weighing this. I'm just going to use a measuring spoon because it's just the top, okay? It's fine. Tablespoon of sugar. So let's just pour this into our hand, like so. And then sprinkle this all over the top of the pie. Keep on sprinkling, just get all of it. Might be a little too much in some places, but it's okay. Kind of scooch that over, good, good, good. Alright, so last step before it goes in. Cut 4 slits on the top of the pie to create a vent. So I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of here. Here, here, and here. 4 spots. There we go, perfect. Ta-da! It's a pie! We made a pie, sort of. It still needs to bake. Let's grab this guy. Put you onto this guy, and then double check the amount of time. 50 to 60 minutes, or until the crust is golden brown and no grayish or uncooked pastry remains. Why would it be gray? This doesn't look gray. Why would it be grayish? All right, so let's set the timer for 50 once we pop this in. Yeah, there we go. Get in there. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Oof. Huh. All right, so. Whew, it is a little warm in here. Not as warm as it was yesterday. Yesterday was, well, yesterday and the day before, AC was giving us some trouble. But it's been fixed. Everything is fine now. Even if it is still a little bit warm because I'm baking. So. Alright, let me sort of clean up this area so that I can do more things. Now that, so we don't, okay. Pie is done, essentially. We just gotta wait for it to be finished, take it out of the oven, wait for it to cool, and then like eat it in a couple days. Presumably we could eat some before then, I don't know. But now let's swap on over back to the stuffing. This too is a Babish recipe, so I don't know if Weedy will approve. I'm going to actually ask her the question that I had for her now, though. I have a question for you. So, I was led to believe that we had frozen onion bits in the freezer, and my terrible ability to find them was fail.
Oh,
So I had been like, oh, I'll just use frickin' onion powder. Oh, what is happening there? What on earth is this?
I think this is it. Oh no, that's different. But it's like that.
Huh, so not the cubes.
Not the cubes. So.
Gotcha, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's the, wait. I think this is it. Yeah, so
So what do I do with this?
I would just like see how they're like chunks.
Yes.
I would just blend them up if you want to use them, or you can use onion powder. It's not hard. It's not hard to blend them up.
Just requires more cleanup.
Yeah. I'm gonna go give the seasoning blend to the chickens because it's old.
What is it?
It's just like onions and okay, I don't think chickens can have onions.
Oh, well.
Well, I'm gonna give this seasoning blend to garbage.
That's a great place for it. So the pie's in the oven.
Good job.
I think it turned out kind of okay. The crust is a little bit questionable. I wish I'd used the top part on the bottom part on the top, because it ended up working out better that way, but whatever. It is what it is. We'll deal with it. Oh my gosh. Such a mess. Alright, so the next, let me actually open up. Open up the stuffing bit. Okay, so. Like, part of me's like, oh, you should probably use the onions, so. The real onions. But you're supposed to use like a whole onion, which is like 2 cups worth. And how much is this? 2/3 of a cup is 85 grams. So 4 5, 6. So 3 servings. 85. 85 times 3 is 240, 255? I think, something like that. Do we even have enough? If we don't, then I'm probably not gonna... We don't. Okay, so we do not have enough. I don't want to use it. So we're not going to. I appreciate the offer. Just throw that right there. Good stuff. Alright. Okay, so what are we doing though? Okay, so let me take a gander at this. So we did the bread. The bread is done. Okay. In the high-walled sauté pan, like you, presumably. High-walled sauté pan, add the onion stuff, along with 2 chopped ribs of celery. Cook for, wait, where does butter go in this at all? Or does it not? Why did it say to have butter? Hey, instructions. I'm not crazy, am I? Yeah, 3 tablespoons unsalted butter. Where do you go? Add 1 Spanish onion. Cook for about. I feel like the butter's supposed to go in. I would watch the video to double check. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Do we got 3 here, or do we have 2? We have 2. Ah, curse you! Here, because like, here's my problem. I don't want to add like a buttload of powder into the butter, because doing that's liable to just make it weird, you know. Like I feel like I've done that before with what was it? It was when I made the potatoes, the potato bits. And I added onion powder, and it turned into kind of almost like a roux-like consistency, which was not what we were going for at the time, believe it or not. So I don't know. Just de-applify this knife real quick. Where did I put the? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Funky duck. Give me an extra tablespoon. Thank you. I'll take you. Probably don't need this anymore. It's fine. Get in the pan. Thank you. Okay. All right. Cool. 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 Perfectly fine. Okay. All right. Let's just at least read what it says to do, and then decide what parts to not do. All right. So, oh, that's right. In the celery, which I was going to use celery salt, because celery again is bullshit. Okay. So. Let's just see what it looks like, all right? That seems reasonable. So let me take the rest of this egg that we no longer need. We do need more eggs, but we have them. It'll be fine. Okay. Dump you over there, rinse you, put you here, this is good. Perfect, all right. Where are we? Right, all right, measuring stuff out. Onion powder. Onion powder? Onion powder, onion. Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Did I not take you out? I must have. Where the hell did you go? I'm very organized, as you might have been able to tell. This is a little confusing. I know we're not out. I'm like 99% sure that I saw it earlier. That's ridiculous. Oh, okay. I apparently did not. And I apparently might not have enough. So that's cool. That was butt cam for a second there. It happens. Butts are great. I have one, in case you were unaware. The truth come out. Sin, have butt. That's a 1. Sure, that's a 2. Oh, we do have enough. Barely. We've got like nothing left. Glad to see you're still here. Still lurking. Observing all the deliciousness that's coming out of the kitchen. What is the other one? What was the other one? Celery salt, that's right. Okay, 2 teaspoons? 2 teaspoons. Okay, teaspoon. There we go. I've not used celery salt in forever. Good lord. Open, there we go. Will you fit? Oh, you will. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, so celery. Well, I'll tell you this much. It will have flavor. It's gonna have flavor. Oh, a thing was redeemed. What was it? Just a second. Hydrate. Watching Hollick's dogs? Oh, why? Where's Hollick? Why can Hollick not watch dogs? And you must. I am most curious. Alright, let me get another 8 ounces of water. I haven't had actual water today, aside from the earlier one, but I did have a gigantic thing of Diet Mountain Dew. So I feel like that counts. 7, 8. 8.1. Excellent. Should probably refill this soon, but not right now. Ouch. Painful. On vacation. Whoa. So wait, are you watching them for like a week or something? Here we go. Excellent. All right. So let's mix this up a little bit. Sure. I have no idea what I'm doing. Absolutely zero idea. All right. So this is like, oh, freaking cook for 2 minutes before adding 2 tablespoons of, hold on. No, adding 1 tablespoon of sage, 1 teaspoon of thyme, 1 teaspoon of rosemary. Cook for 2 more minutes. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure out that stuff now and have it ready to go. So hold on. Sage, was sage the one we needed a buttload of? Yeah, tablespoon of sage, which we might have. No, our brother will be here over the weekend. He just worked second shift, so they would have been without people for most of the day. Aw, poor doggos. Poor needy doggos. I bet Jasper wouldn't give a crap if there was nobody here for long periods of time. Because that's how she is. Alright, here's our sage. Tablespoon of that. Good. Wow. Yeah, definitely wow. There she is. Hey girlie. Jasper. Yep, stretch. You stretch, doggo. Here's Una. Una, are you afraid of the camera? You afraid of the camera, huh? Are you afraid of the camera? You afraid? A little bit afraid. I mean, your dogs are a bit younger. They're 9, 10, and 11. Yeah, I honestly can't remember how old Una is. I think she's like 5 or 6. I don't even know. I have zero idea how old Jasper is. I don't think I was ever told. Other people in the house might have been, but I wasn't. Okay. Okay, 1 teaspoon thyme, 1 teaspoon rosemary. Teaspoon of thyme. And rosemary. Well, this one's rosemary. Let's do that one first, because it's in my hand. Rosemary. Blap. And thyme. Do you have the thyme? I do. It's right here. Bam. All right. So I'm gonna melt the butter on super low. Then I'm gonna add this powdery shit. For 2 minutes? Question mark? I feel like there's no reason to, because it doesn't need to cook. But at the same time, this stuff seemingly does. Like, because I imagine you're supposed to like sweat the onion and the celery, but we're using powder, so it doesn't matter. I wonder if it would be better to just do that after? Like, just add it generally? I don't know. We're winging it. We're kind of winging it. Probably back to Lurk. Alright. Thank you for being here. I love you. Okay, let's move the bread, which I can now actually touch with my hand. Hey, we got 35 minutes until our pie's done. Excellent. Alright, so let's just light that up. Start getting it melted. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this in reverse order. We're leaving the script. Everything's fine. So instead, I'm gonna have the butter melt down, and then I'm going to add the main spices, the sage, the thyme, the rosemary. Cook for 2 minutes, and then take it off the heat and add the other bull crap. Let's see, Large bowl, add your toasted bread along with your mixture plus 1 tablespoon of parsley and okay, so here more very dude, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh god, I hate it when I can't remember words. Wandering? No. Departing from the recipe? So this recipe is supposed to specifically be made with turkey, like you put it in the turkey and you cook it there and then you mix it with other stuff and you cook it for longer. We're not doing that because we're not making a normal turkey. So I'm wondering if I should just add should probably add all the turkey stock with the egg at the same time. Probably be a smart thing to do. So I think I'm going to do that. Melt better, please. Do I have? I do, actually. I have the spatula. It is newly cleaned as of this morning. I have this tendency to run the dishwasher even if it's not totally full on days that I have streams, just because I want to have everything ready in case I need it. Okay, butter is melted. Adding in these guys. And paying attention for 2 minutes. So it's at 33 right now. Once we get to, well, now it's at 32. So maybe once we, that's about, what, 15 seconds maybe? No, well, once we get to 31. We'll call it at 31. It's getting fragrant. Oh, if you liked butt cam before, ho-ho, gonna like it now. Roll that beautiful butt cam. Alright, so that's not 2 minutes, but close enough. And just add you, stir you up. Yep. Oh, it smells like Thanksgiving. Alright, so I'm gonna just put this down here real quick. Oh, okay, where's the bowl? Why are you there? Fine, be that way. We'll wash you out, oh my god. So needy. Time to attempt to dry this thoroughly. Half an hour left on that. Excellent. Dry? Dry enough. Dry enough for government work. Alright. Pretty surprisingly works. Alright. Let us add our bread to this bowl. Bowl big enough, or am I gonna have to use the other one? Sure hope it is. Oh dear. Alright, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Oh man. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. This one's fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh my gosh. Alright. Now we add the seasoning. Like, it does super duper smell like stuffing. Like, it's got the scent, and it's that I'm pretty sure it's what it's supposed to be. But are we going to be able to stir it up properly is the question. Maybe. The answer to that is maybe. Well, hi there.
Hello.
How do you like the smell of this?
That smells real good. That
Right?
smells like top quality stuff.
Top quality stuffing with none of the chunks.
Yeah, yeah.
Duh. Yeah, maybe
Put
this.
apples in the stuffing?
Did I or could I?
I asked, did you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Should I?
You can. Some
Dude,
people do. You don't have to.
seems
A
weird.
lot of people put Granny Smith apples into stuffing. It's
See.
delicious, is what it is.
Strikes me as a
Little
bit
soft
weird.
chunks.
Bit weird
If your
you-
recipe does not have it, then don't use
It doesn't. There was another recipe that I considered doing that had like sausage
Oh, yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
I decided not to do that because that would cost more money. Okay, it's a tablespoon of parsley. Oh, and then the turkey stock. All right, so tablespoon of parsley. I believe this parsley is relatively new. It looks less. Oh, relatively new. The lid is literally on it. Yes, it is relatively new. One might say that. Da-na-na-na, where did I put the thing? Where is it? It should be over here. It should still be. There it is. All right, tablespoon. Tablespoon of parsley. Tablespoon of parsley. Scatter that. Scatter, 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 scatter. All right. So here's the part where the main deviation is going to occur. Actually, first off, I need to. Oh God! I need to take this thing of water and it up. Dry it off. And fill it with the turkey stock. One cup's worth. Which, oh, whoops, we don't have turkey stock. We're using chicken. It'll be fine. Use turkey if you have it. If you don't, it probably doesn't make that big of a difference.
I might go to the post office. I'll be back.
Okie dokie, I'll be here. Probably, actually definitely still cooking stuff. So, enjoy that. Alright. One cup. Am I supposed to shake this first? Crap. Doesn't say to. We're fine. Alright. Everything is A-okay. Go. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright. So we're supposed to mix this with some egg. That's my understanding. We're supposed to refrigerate after I open? I imagine I am. Doesn't. Probably refrigerate unused stock and use within 14 days. Sounds good. Okay. Brain, egg, yes, okay. So we have some over here, right behind the camera. And we have some egg. Here is egg. Let us take egg. Go. Let me just to be sure, just to ensure that I'm doing things kind of maybe correctly. Remove stuffing, mixing bowl, combine. Okay, combine one egg with turkey stock, beat to combine before adding to stuffing mixture. Stir to combine. All right, I think, okay, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Where'd the fork go? I had a, whatever. We'll use the tiny whisk. We're not using it for anything else. For the rest of the stream, it will be fine. Let's just gradually incorporate some of that into that. There we go. Does this actually hold a whole cup? Almost. Let's pour that into there. There we go. Alright. Looks good. Get in the sink. Alright. Now, shall add it. Okay. Have we added all the things we're supposed to add? Okay, so we got the bread, the butter, the onion, the celery, the sage, the thyme, rosemary, parsley, stock, pepper. We don't have pepper. Don't know how much pepper to add. Some amounts, sure. Where even is the pepper right now? It's hiding. You know what? Actually, here's what we can do. You can just add a whole buttload of pepper. Just like that. Very scientifically. Super duper scientifically. I can smell it. That means that I added enough. Alright. Don't need this anymore. Leave the sink with you. And then we'll just gently moisten our stuffing. Right? Yeah, moisten it up. Yeah. Moisten it up. Stir it up. Maybe, possibly. Stir to combine. Well, we are stirring, and we are combining. There we go. Alright, okay, alright. Let me move this guy out of the way. Sit right there. And as you can see, it looks kind of stuffing-y. A little bit like stuffing. Could it be more stuffing-y? Probably. It'll be fine though. This will do for our sandwiches. I can tell you that much right now. Okay. Butter a casserole dish. Add stuffing evenly. And I believe it's supposed to be cooked at 400 degrees for maybe 20 minutes and then 10 minutes uncovered? I believe so. Yes, 90% sure that's correct. Alright. I feel like that's a little bit, it's kind of a big thing. Let me grab this guy. Butter. Leftover butter. Alright, so just slather butter all over this. There we go. Alright, buttered. Trashed. Pour the stuffing into the casserole dish. Oh man, oh man. Alright, maybe it's not too big. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put you here, like so. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so here we have stuffing. Oh man, it smells so good. All right. Ta-da. All right, so we're gonna cover this with foil until our pie comes out in another 20 to 30 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Come on. Here we go. Okay, so you can just sit right there for now. So now what? Clean up? Clean up sounds good. Could do some of that. It's never a bad time. Will cleaning up take me 20 minutes? Probably. Would not be surprised. But at this point I can basically put all the ingredients away too, so that's nice. Thyme goes there, and parsley goes there. Maybe, I don't know. Possibly. I literally reorganized this like a week ago. I'm already forgetting where I'm supposed to put things. Okay, so onion powder. I might as well just leave the onion powder out to remind myself that it needs to be replaced. Okay, so that would probably, yes. Alright, that one will go there. All of you guys into the sink for the moment. Everything in the sink that needs to be in the sink. Actually, hold on. Oh, Shillelagh! Rip, my internet went out, but hey, you're still I sure am. So wait, is that where you've been? Is that why you haven't been regaling us with wonderful comments? Because your internet died? That was a long outage, I'm sorry. But yes, we're still here. Right now, we are baking the pie. It is in the oven for another 18 to 28 minutes. The stuffing is here, ready to bake for like half an hour. And then, yeah, then we'll be done. I mean, the mayo's already in the fridge. It's finished. Right now I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup. I'd be more than happy to do something else besides cleanup if there are requests to do so. It was just in lieu of anything else. It's like, oh, might as well do that. Hi, Mom. You're still here, too. I had almost forgotten because it was so quiet. I should just call out Mom and ask her more questions more often. She responds when addressed, but usually she's pretty quiet. Yes, it was some sort of post-thunderstorm damage that was actually pretty quickly fixed. Oh, well, I guess that's could have been worse. Do I want to actually? Do I actually want to clean out everything in the sink right now? I probably should, or I at least probably should before I depart for shenanigans after the stream, because like, because otherwise it's probably gonna sit there until like Sunday. Not gonna lie. And, speaking of which, actually, let me see a thing. Mom Infinity also, yeah, shit, Mom doesn't leave until I'm like, well, the food's done, and then she's like, okay, I'm gonna leave now. I'm like, cool. Checking some things on my phone. You are welcome. Bam, other things. With a colon and a 3. Okay, and a space. Gotta have spaces. Never don't have spaces. Spaces are important. Question marks are usually also important when asking questions, but whatever, it's fine. Just a quiet person. Yeah, I mean, I'm aware. I'm aware of these things. I grew up with you. Okay, so we got apples, we got bread. Ooh, I could make an apple sandwich. Is that a thing? Apple sandwiches? It's probably a thing. Wouldn't be surprised if it's a thing. Alright, so what should I even do with this other half of this lemon? Usually when specifically called out, I also respond, but that's obviously contingent on being able to, you know, access the stream. Yeah, I wouldn't say I called you out, but I did mention, I can't even remember. Oh, right, because, what was it? Oh, yeah. It was when they were talking about, yes, it is, they're good. Okay. Do they use Granny Smith apples, or do they use something else? Because what we have is Granny Smith. But no, Darth Sandius mentioned Invincible and how Mark Hamill's character is a tailor, and I said he's just a tailor, and I needed either you or Squeaks to be here, but neither of you were, so it was sad. Peanut butter apple sandwiches, interesting. I feel like adding cinnamon to that would also be good. I don't know that I've ever had cinnamon and peanut butter, but I can't imagine it being bad. Well, no, I mean, I guess I technically have. The peanut butter cheesecake keto things that I made, those had cinnamon in the crust. So, I mean, I guess that counts. Oh, no? Yes, it was the perfect time. Cat Squeak's over here. I don't care if he's been... He must be here now to answer to all of my needs. Alright, 14 minutes. I'm going to empty out the dishwasher because I want to put stuff into it. And you can't do that when there's clean stuff already there. That is a dishes fact. Fact about dishes, in case you didn't know. My back is a little bit crocused right now, though, I'm telling you. I think I need myself another one of them massages. Yeah, mixing together these ingredients, it makes me think the cheesecake that my massage therapist person wants me to make is gonna be like, it's gonna be super Thanksgiving. It's gonna be like the Thanksgiving-iest savory cheesecake to ever cheesecake, which I ain't mad about. Like, that sounds good to me. But I guess we'll have to see how it actually turns out. Thanksgiving flavors are delicious. Everybody should have them. Yeah, it's okay. You can go back. I mean, it's going to be saved forever. You can double check it. Yes, it is required that Squeaks be summoned anytime someone says I'm just a tailor. Precisely. I'm sure he's doing something important, as one does. Not like this guy over here. Making food. Well, I guess food is important, right? People need food to survive. That's a thing. Yeah, but, if you don't eat, you die. Eventually. I mean, sometimes you can wait a while. I'm like 95% certain I watched that this morning. I think it's just water spots. Fingers crossed that it is. All right. And just like that, it was empty. Oh, hey! Excellent. This will take no time at all. "12 minutes, maybe." Do I need this now? I'm gonna wash it anyway. Measuring spoons, though, they can get stuffed. Sustenance is super important. I agree. I can't remember which Gauntlet game was the one that one of the characters, whenever they grabbed food, maybe not whenever they grabbed food, but sometimes when they grabbed food, maybe depending on how low in health they were, they'd say sustenance. I think that's where I learned that word. Most of this stuff doesn't need a whole lot of rinsing / scrubbing. This is one of the bonuses to putting things away right after you use them. You generally don't have to do a whole lot of faff with them. They're pretty easy to clean. Pretty easy to ready for cleaning, I guess would be a better way to put it. One of the things I'm going to add to my wish list is a sturdier pastry cutter. This guy, he does his best. He tries. I'll say that much. But like, it is not. It is not optimal. Here, and what else we got? You guys, yep. There, you in there. What else we got? We got you and you. Little tiny guys. You go inside the thingy. Like you can go here, you can go here. That, you're small, yep. Flap the rolling pin in there for good measure. There we go. Probably to run this immediately after stream. Which is totally fine. I will respond to all the things that you may or may not be saying momentarily, don't you worry. Here I am, doing everything I can. Holding on to what I am. Pretending I'm a Superman. Yep, that's pretty full. Yep. And we will wash the knife by hand just so it's available in case we want to use it for something in the near future. There you go. 8 minutes to go. Excellent. Does it smell like pie yet? Let me use my nose. Hard to tell. Very, very hard to tell. Maybe once I open up the thing, I'll be able to tell better. Seeing as it is the daytime, Still Squeaks is probably sleeping. How dare he? He works a night job. I see. Longs for washing machine. You do not have a dishwasher? Dishwashers are the best. You should definitely have one of those. If you don't have one, get one. La 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 la. Saying so many things. Look at all these things I'm saying while Sin is busy. Well, Sin's away, the mouse will play, apparently. That's how it works. This probably, but let's wash both of these. I don't know if they need to be washed, but let's do it anyway. What's the worst that could happen? They get double cleaned? Oh no. How terrible. Okay, alright. Put the salts away, sure. Put the salts away. Into our salt shelf. With all of our various salts there. Sniffs. Does not smell like pie from here. Yeah, I would be very, very impressed if it did. That would be like the greatest pie known to man. If you could smell it from where you are. But you know, goals, right? Oh yeah, we gotta wash the juicer too. If we can get all the pulp out of it, at least. Well, excuse me. Stick you there. Sure, that's a good place for you. Stick you there. That's a great place for you. Right. Excellent. Okay, so now we have apples. Oh, we also have oil. And we have bread. Bread can go away. Bread can go right there. In fact, oil can go right there. Sure, why not? That's a place for it. Whew, okay, 5.5 minutes to go. Maybe. 5 to 15. Oh no, not double clean. Anything but that. Double clean all the way across the sky. My energy level's taking a slight dip. Ever so slight. Very slight, very small. Small dip in energy. But we will persevere. We will survive, etc. Let's wash this with soap too while we're at it. That's the thing we didn't do earlier. We just kind of rinsed all the mayo guck off. Which I'm sure was helpful to an extent. My main concern is slice and dicing myself open with the tiny whirly blade. I'm going to attempt to not do that. I successfully did not do that. Go me. Alright, let me take a look at the pie now that we've got 5 minutes left on the original timer. Okay, it's starting to kind of, sort of, maybe look brown. Sort of, mostly. It definitely looks brown around the edges. So maybe we will take it out at the appropriate time. How a pastry cutter you can have. Ooh, excellent. I haven't used it in years and probably won't ever use it again. How sturdy is it though? That's a question. Like, I mean, I'll take it, obviously, but like if I have to replace it anyway, then it could just have a limited service, I guess one could say. Put the immersion blender back in its little happy bag of goodness and joy. Beep. How am I even? A little tired, sleepy? Not I mean, I should be, probably. If I lay down, I'll probably pass out right away. A little tired, mentally, physically, but otherwise great. Stream seems to be going well. At least the food isn't ruined yet. Big emphasis on yet. Whew, okay. The brand is Faberware. Ooh, if that means anything. It's a brand I've heard of. And I seem to recall having decent opinions on. If that means anything. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll take it. I appreciate your offer of pastry cutter. Perhaps I will make even more pies with it. Does it look like the one I have? Just like visually speaking? How much time we got left? Okay, 2 minutes. Just wipe off the thing in 2 minutes. Soapy, very soapy. Move you over. Yes. There we go. There's still time. There is still time. There's plenty of time. And wipe the suds away as much as we can. Probably take a couple of passes. That's fine. There we go. That's better. Just kind of get you up. Tilt you ever so slightly. Good, good. What's the timer say? The timer says 53 seconds. Oh my god. Holy cannoli. Will I ever make cannolis? Who can say? There are no current cannoli plans. What does mine look like? Hold on. I have to take it out of the dishwasher to show you. And I've only got 25 seconds. 25 seconds. Oh god. Dry. Dry. Oh my god. Oh my god. What has science done? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and beep. Alright, so let's take a look at it.
See how done it looks. It sounds like it's bubbling inside, so that to me says that it's probably done.
Alright, what do y'all think? Does it look like a pie or should it be in more? Whoa! It's sizzling. Thoughts on pie? Pie thoughts. Yes, no, maybe, possibly? Possibly? I'm gonna say it's fine. I'm gonna say / assume that it's fine. We have a pie. Congratulations, us. And by us I mean me. Haha, pie. Pie, 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 pie. Pie, 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 pie. Maybe 5 minutes more? Well, can't argue with Mom. Mom knows what she's doing. The top's still pretty blonde. Very well. Another 5 minutes and it will have. We almost have the pie. Almost. Not quite. We're getting there. So you agree? All right. So we're sticking it in for another 5. We'll see what happens. Oh, hi there.
Hi.
How's you? How was your trip? Good to hear. Does it smell like pie yet?
It does.
Oh, good. My nose can't smell it, so I'm glad yours can. Let me see here. This thing is gonna be. Hold on. See details. Can I see details? Are you gonna show me details? Are you thinking? What is your problem? Not sure. Did Mom respond to me early? Oh no, this is from, oh goody, dentist. Awesome. That's fun. Oh, hi Mark. Yeah, I not super long ago saw that for the first time. So that was fun. We saw that and then we saw The Disaster Artist immediately after, which I had a much deeper appreciation for. I mean, kudos to the guy for, you know, finishing the thing. Like, that's worth something. And I mean, there are people who seem to enjoy it, ironically or otherwise. So I mean, hey, that's also something. But I don't know. I don't know how I'd feel if like if one of the things that I've made got turned into something and it was like enjoyed as a thing for people to make fun of. I don't know how I'd feel about that, even if it did make me successful. I don't know. I don't know that that's ever gonna happen, so it probably doesn't matter. But whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It still amazes me how it's like nobody knows how old he is, where he's from, or where his money comes from. It's incredible. Like, I feel like there are people who could extract that information from him, like, legally speaking, pretty sure. Yeah, he's from New Orleans. Oh, hi, Dark Rose. How are you? Yes, he's definitely from New Orleans. Yes, incidentally, Dark Rose is the one that I saw the movie with recently. So, frickin', it's crazy. How is he a person? I don't. Oh, hi. It's me. We almost have a pie. It's almost done. I did not. Hold on. No. Keep your eyes peeled, Mom. It's coming. It's right here. Where did I put it? I put it here. There it is. There it is. Okay, so basically, it looks like brass knuckles if they were bigger and less effective. It looks like this. James Franco's Tommy Wiseau impression is incredible. You're my favorite customer. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. The movie's so bad. It's just so bad. How did anyone think it was good while they were making it? Blah, blah, blah. One minute, 20 seconds. Does it look browner? Hold on. It might look browner by now. It's
Hard to
to say. Hard to say. I mean, maybe I will leave it in for like another 5 after. But I'm not leaving it in for any more than that, no matter what you tell me. No one can stop me, least of all you.
Oh yeah, he hung out with Tommy Wiseau. Oh, that's funny. So they could learn his mannerisms and portray him better. Wow. Mine looks similar, maybe not as big. Okay. Well, that might actually end up being better, but I guess we'll see. You're tearing me apart, Lisa! Anything for my princess. God. So freaking ridiculous. Dark Rose, that is absolutely amazing, and I love it. Dedication, I mean... Get it? Like, if it, that's probably. I feel like that should be a requirement for anyone who's playing an actual person who's still alive. So, like, yes, spend time with this person, if you can. Otherwise, just watch a lot of footage of them. I guess would be a close second. But... Oh God! Oh, I was like, is it done yet? And as I turned around,
What are we doing? Okay, so I wouldn't say it looks any less blonde. All right, we're doing another 5
because I think you people would give me the same complaint about it as you did the first time. Because I really feel it doesn't look any different. So yeah, that's the thing. He had to earn his trust, and still he wouldn't give any personal info. Oh my God. I mean, if he's gone that long without telling anybody, yeah, I don't think he would divulge anything ever. God. Like, he's got a... Well, maybe not. Maybe he could... His parents could be dead. But, like, if he has 0 family... He seemed to imply he had no family as far as, like, the stuff in the movie is concerned. But, yeah, that's just so bizarre. Where the hell did the money come from? Like, I feel like that's a basic question that people should be able to answer. Or like someone should ask and be able to get an answer for, like, you have all this, you have these millions of dollars to pour into this film. Where did it come from? Like, personal information about you as an individual. Like, oh yes, I'm such and such age and come from such and such place. Like, that's not as important in the grand scheme of things, I guess. And like, if you want your privacy, sure. But money? Because consider... There are so many theories on the internet. Oh man, I should look some of these up. And maybe I'll do that in the time that we're waiting for the stuffing to finish, because we've got another half an hour to wait on that before that's done, after the pie comes out. But yeah, because consider, like, you're hiring people and giving them money for this project. So if that money is, like, I don't know, laundered or illegal in some way, it might behoove the people who are receiving it to know that, in case that ever came to light, and then they, I don't know, like, something bad happens. For being so famous is incredibly still as much of an enigma as he is. I was about to ask a stupid question, but, like, if we don't know how old he is, we don't know how close he might be to shuffling off this mortal coil and never receiving the answers. Like, I'd have to think, it's like, oh, well, you did. Okay, all right. Is this guy a citizen? Like, as if so, like, birth certificates are a thing that exist, right? Like, that's a thing. Like, surely he must have one. Like, does he have a license to drive? Your birth date's got to be on that, right? Theories range from illegal endeavors to Swedish royalty. Oh my God. Has anyone actually analyzed the accent to kind of, like, try to narrow down exactly where he's from? Well, if he's getting money through illegal means, he'd never disclose. I mean, yeah, probably not. I mean, even, like, if he was on his deathbed, maybe. Like, it's not going to matter. He's dying. Like, that's my fingers crossed for that. Like, Tommy Wiseau, on his deathbed, spills all the secrets to some tabloid. That would be amazing. He should, since he has a car, right? Exactly. So, a nice car, which means he has to have credit. That's another good point. So yeah, he's got to have a birth certificate. Somebody get me Tommy Wiseau's birth certificate. I must see it. I'm so curious. Because that would answer both questions. It would answer where he was born, if not where he grew up, and how old he is. So we'd have 2/3 of the mystery. Solved right there. Alright, I'm not going to be a lemon anymore. I have ceased being a lemon twice over. Alright. But yeah, I'm really a bit, because I mean, if I had the money, maybe I would just, get hardcover books of the things I've written printed myself. But I don't know. It's probably more expensive than I can manage to do on my own. Probably. If he dies, I'm counting on family of his showing up. Yeah, but how would they prove it? Which would perhaps illuminate some things. I mean, I would think / hope they might show up prior to that, like now. Hey, we got less than a minute left on pie. Good news, everybody. Good, fantastic news. We're gonna pop it up, crank up the volume of the oven to 400 degrees, and then we'll be away. Whisk away. Butt cam, as Guinea so delicately described. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. Butt cam. 3, 2, 1, 0. All right. Off with you. Off with you. Bake. Get you up to 400 degrees. It seems to think it's at 400 degrees already, which it is very clearly not. Okay, now I can smell the pie. Now it smells like pie to me. Okay, and it's also at 400 degrees. All right, so we don't really have to wait for this sucker to warm up. We can just shove the stuffing in right now. I'm going to set it for 20 minutes. Get in there. There you go. All right. All right. Esteemed viewers, here we have our pie. It looks, in my estimation, very similar to what it looked like moments ago. It is a pie filled with apples. Let's turn up that volume. Well, if they weren't his real family, kudos to them for deepening the mystery. Oh my god. Such loud cooking? What? Oh, but because of the volume. Yes, it's very, 400 is extremely loud. Pump those pie beets. Oh my god. A beet pie, I guess it could be okay. Put that pie on a turntable. Wicca wicca. Oh my god, I love you people. Yeah, this is the pie. Let me take a picture of it for the thumbnail and to post on the things. Oh, also, so it was suggested to me, I think I might have mentioned part of this, but it was suggested to me to start an Instagram for all the stream food, which I'm in the process of doing, but like, okay, so here's a weird story. I don't understand this. I feel like I never created an Instagram account, right? And yet, somebody must have, because I kept on getting emails regarding Instagram stuff tied to my email address, which is tied to my Facebook, so I mean, yeah. But the thing is that, like, there was, not to say that, like, oh, it happened automatically because you have Facebook. No, what I mean is that it seemed like there was actual activity that happened on this at one point in time. And then I went in and I, like, changed the password because, again, it should be mine. Yeah, that's how I took control of it. But I never used it, like, at all, for anything. But now I'm going to be using it for the stream stuff. But I can't change the name for, like, 14 days for some reason, and I'm not sure why. So I'm not posting anything on it until 2 weeks pass and I can actually change it to be, something semi-closely branded with my stream stuff. So, yeah, it's just a little weird. It's a little bit weird. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but that has happened to me multiple times with multiple websites. Awesome. Like, I mean, that's not the only thing that I've randomly gotten signed up for and then, like, there's email correspondence being sent to me. I figure it's possibly just people with a similar email that, like, type it wrong, maybe? I don't know. It's weird, but like, yeah, that's the one that I found the strangest, I think. Like, somewhere along the line, I started getting a bunch of emails from, like, some French sites, which I can only know because they're writing at me in French, and I don't know why or what it is, but I keep on telling it to block and unsubscribe, and it keeps on coming through. So, presumably, just some kind of spam? I don't know. It's weird and annoying. Not a huge fan. No mysterious activity but making accounts and then forgetting about them. Okay. I usually don't do that most of the time. I mean, every now and then. But then, usually, like, oh yeah, that's right, I did this, didn't I? The random notifications. Move it to your spam folder? Well, I think it automatically does that when I block it. But it's like, I think it's just coming from, and this is what's really weird, is that I would think my spam filter at this point would be like, yeah, this is not real, don't do anything with this, but it keeps on showing up in my normal folder, which is weird, and I don't understand, but it is what it is. So so yeah, moral of the story is don't open mysterious emails, kids. And I say making accounts because I figure I must have made them at some point. I mean, maybe not. If you don't remember, like, especially if it's a site you've never heard of, like if you don't remember making the account, you might not have made the account. Like, I am pretty gosh darn sure that I never made the Instagram one. It just appeared one day. Smells like apple. Certainly smells like apple. My email is difficult to be adjacent to, is it? I won't ask for it in chat because, I mean, who knows what vile deviants could pick it up and use it for nefarious purposes. But like, I feel like mine is just words. Like, it's several words strung together with no, like, underscores or numbers. But even still, like, it's not really all that common of a string of words. Where is it? I don't know. Not to, like, give away what it is, but, like, somebody once said, oh, do you ski? And I'm like, nope. It's like, oh. And that was the end of that. So I guess there is some sort of correlation therein to scare people or something, but alas. Mine is 2 words, but combination is unusual. Is it like words that don't make sense together? Like Malibu eggshell or something like that? Because that would be rather peculiar. It's like, yeah, that's a... I will say this, though. Like, there is, if I'm not mistaken, like a company that has like the same name as the email address that I have. So I think that, like, I think that there might be some kind of possibility that, like, someone was trying to contact them and they sent it to Gmail instead of the company's actual website domain, which was funny. Yes, regarding doesn't make sense together. Okay. Very interesting. I mean, I'm sure it makes sense to you. There's a reason you picked it. It's not this, but it's akin to savory puddings. So, mayo. Mayo is a savory pudding. I feel like that definitely makes sense together. Like, I've heard that phrase before. Once again, Josh from the Mythical Kitchen, thank you very much. Remember, mayo is just a savory pudding. Don't forget that. It's true. What's the difference between mayo and an aioli? Not much, probably. Preparation method? Potentially? I like the way the pie turned out visually, with the exception of this bit right here. That's like poofing up for no reason. It's just like a little bit of apple just got a little too rambunctious. My touch you yet? Or are you still too hot? You're still much too hot. Okay, so I'm going. How about this? This is room temperature, if not slightly warmer. All right. I'm gonna take that, move that over there, scoot the pie off to the side. And in the meantime, I have no idea. Shillelagh, what do you want to do? Rose, what do you want to do? Mom, what do you want to do? Give me suggestions while I wait. I have a myriad of options available. Biscuit face? Well, that's just mean. Why would you call me that? I have heard of biscuit dough hands, man. Like, that's something that's seems weird, but refers to something. Make a new Stardew. Oh my god. I mean, I could make a new Stardew. And do, like, a single day. Because we have... Well, it'd be less than a day before it... Oh my god, man, Stardew. It'd be less than a day before... I gotta reopen Steam. Well, it'll be way less than a day now that I have to actually make this open. Because, again, things run slow on this computer. I don't know if you noticed that. Grow the Mayo Empire. We could go on our new server. Wait, the one that we were playing with your friend? Like the 4-player one? Or the one that we're like 3 years in? Either way, I guarantee... I would be surprised. Oh, hey, look, it's Steam. Hello, Steam. How you doing? One of us, one of us. I understand. Ooh, Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster, pre-purchase now. I am tempted to get that because I like the Pixel Final Fantasies. They're fun. Some of my favorites. What else we got? Oh, what? Doki Doki Literature Club Plus? What is the plus? Clicking for details. Because what? That's something new. Alright, Scarlet Nexus. Don't know what the deal with you is. Okay, hold on. Okay, yeah, I know. Do I have to listen to the... Where's the description? Give me some description. Okay. Enter the #1 psychological horror experience. Let's see, welcome to a terrifying world. Yep, okay, yep, Wait, what? Erase any mistakes along the way to ensure your perfect ending? Now's your chance to discover why Doki Doki Literature Club is one of those... Okay. But it was... Now the original mind-shattering DDLC experience is packed with tons of new features and content exclusive to Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Okay, 6 new side stories. Okay, anybody here played this game, Doki Doki Literature Club? BRB? Okay. Very well. Very well. You will be right back. Yeah, I too need to know about this plus. Okay, so it says here 6 new side stories about friendship and literature, totaling hours of new content. Okay, 100 plus unlockable images, including new game art, wallpapers, never before seen concept sketches, and more. 26 total music tracks, including 13 all new unlockable songs by Nikki Kalar. I believe that's maybe how you pronounce the name. Plus special guest Jason Hayes and Azuria Sky. Oh, I know that name. Witty, if you're watching and or can hear me, was Azuria Sky someone who did like vocals for I think Big Giant Circles on the After the Echo, or the Echo, whatever that game was, that soundtrack? I feel like that's true. I could be wrong. Built-in DDLC music player to unwind with your favorite songs in a custom playlist or loop a single track forever. A high fidelity visual upgrade with all artwork now in full HD 1080p. Well, okay then. That's okay, it says there's more content. Mature content description. The developer described the content like this: self-harm, suicide, suggestive sexual themes. Yep, that's Doki Doki for you. Just Monica. Yeah, of course you haven't played it, Mom. Oh my God, I would not have expected you to have played it. Jeez. It's a visual novel, which I don't think you've played any visual novels. I can't remember how much reading you do or enjoy. But yeah, it's basically a lot of reading, but also, visuals to accompany that reading. So, but yeah, it's also a very, very dark game. Very dark. So maybe not your. In fact, I would almost 100% certainty say not your cup of tea. Probably don't acquire it. See, Monster Hunter Stories 2 available for PC. Legends. No, wait, what is these? Oh, Apex Legends. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm not gonna play that. Arma. 20th anniversary Cold War Assault. Cool. For 24 hours free. Wow. Nope. Wait. Oh. I mean, I don't care about it, but I do like the idea of free. See, and other stuff on sale. Greedfall. That sounds familiar. Sounds very familiar. I wonder if Greedfall was that game that that friend of mine was playing at the retreat that one time. Let's click on the Pixel Remaster, see how much it would cost us, since it doesn't look like it's $74. Oh my god. Holy moly, rigatoni. That's a pricey meatball, if I do say so myself. Pre-purchase now, we're still available. Okay, that's okay, cool. Like, are these available per wait, what? So confused. Okay, so it looks like so this isn't a collection. They're literally just releasing all the Pixel ones for PC. But if you bundle them, you do get a discount of like 22% and all the soundtracks. So that's cool, I guess. Sure. I mean, if I had the money to spare, if it's free, it's for me. Well, this particular game that we're referring to is not free, so it's still not for you. But yeah, I don't know. I personally, when it comes to visual novels, said this before, we'll say it again. Not even just visual novels, just in general, favorite franchises of video games. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Holy moly. Like, every time a new game in the series comes out, I stop everything, for the most part, and do nothing but play it for like a week until I'm done with the story. And here's what's cool, is that there is 2 games in the series. They're kind of like spin-offs, but they function identical to the way that the main game plays. Pretty much. There's, some peculiarity. Basically, it's set in the past, so like some things are different. But anyway, point is that there's 2 entries that never made it out here that are being released this summer. I think it might actually even be out by the time. Maybe it's not. I'm gonna check this. Actually, I'm gonna check this right now because I might have access to it. When hold on, real quick. Let me double check a thing. Double checking a thing. Okay. So resend or no question mark. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that it comes out in July. But I'm not 100% sure that it comes out before Le Birthday time. Which, by the way, I am looking forward to baking at Mom's place. It's gonna be fun. Alright, so, Great Ace Attorney? Great Ace Attorney Adventures. Okay, when do you come out? Release date. Give me your release dates. Give it to me now. Give it to me now. July 9th. Yes. Okay. This is perfect. Okay, so that means on the bus ride to and from, I can be playing this. Excellent. But no, here's the thing. Like, it's 2 games. It's not just 1. It's 2. So, and presumably, they're the length of a normal game. So that means that it'll take me 2 weeks of doing nothing but playing this probably before I'm done with it. And guess what? I've been doing a lot of other things besides just playing games lately. You might have noticed, like being here on stream. Been spending a lot of time playing video games with Dark Rose because it's fun and I enjoy it. She has gotten me into League of Legends. It's a thing. I used to play Smite. It was the first MOBA I ever played. I played it with Fix. When we first discovered it, we played it for like 3 days straight, like basically all day. It was crazy. But yeah, I never touched any of the other ones until recently, and now I'm like, yep, it's fun. I like it. I feel like I might like it more than Smite just because Smite is freaking. The whole third-person perspective behind the back thing is unique because I don't think any other MOBAs do it. But it's like I like having more vision available to me. Please, thank you. Smite was fun for a bit. Yeah, you remember how we got back into it for a bit, and like we did nothing but arena. Like just you. Oh God, who did I use? What was her name? What was the cat girl's name? I can't remember. I more liked it because of the characters. Yeah, the characters are fun, and I mean skins are always fun. But yeah, I kind of want to spend a whole bunch of money on skins in League of Legends now, and I definitely shouldn't. Sabet? No, sounds off. It starts with an S for sure. I thought there was a K in there. The Egyptian goddess of cats. What is her name? Hey Google. Who is the Egyptian goddess of cats? Bastet! Oh, it wasn't a S or a C at all. Or a K.
Bast, ancient Egyptian goddess worshipped in the form of a lioness and later a cat.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I used to play her in arena because she could just like pounce on people and then like sick her cats on them as her ult. It was fun. I like that. Plus, she had a skin that was like super weeby J-pop, otaku type. That was fun to play as and like annoy people with. I liked it. I don't know. But yeah, so I kind of want to spend a whole bunch of money on skins, which you can only get with real money apparently. So hey, all right. So now it is time. Now it's time to take off the top. Oh man, that smells good. Oh, it smells good. It smells so good. Alright, so another 10 minutes and then we should be good. Boom. Turn the oven light off, it's only going to make it a little bit more hot. Some nice juicy steam came out, it was fantastic. Why is the dog angry? Why is the dog angry now? Okie dokie. Oh my god, that is not how you spell okie or dokie. Holy mackerel. O-K-I-E. Not Ollie either. Oh my gosh, you are the worst. Okie dokie. Thank you. Boop. Thank you. Alright, how hot is this? Not very hot. Wow. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Where was I? If you remember, my kitchen is small. We'll have enough room to set up everything. But yeah, we'll have enough room. If worst comes to worst, I have a plan, which involves moving your dining room table and stacking some stuff so that I can put the laptop on top of that. But we'll make it work. It'll be fine. Your kitchen will function. The bigger question is, what am I going to make on Friday? Because I know on Wednesday is when I'm making the cheesecake for your birthday. Still haven't decided exactly which one I'm making. Your only stipulation was it needs to use 3 blocks of cheese, because that's what you bought. But I could feasibly make any, and I could just buy more cheese. It'd be fine. But yeah, I'm trying to remember. Have I ever asked you what your favorite dessert is? Like, out of all desserts? And if you say cheesecake, I'm going to be like, Mom, you can't just eat something. Pick a second one. We're looking more for like things that have unique flavors or construction, like some sort of like, oh yes, this is a thing that you can visually recognize very easily and is not just like a flavor. Though I mean a flavor works too. It's just less exciting. I feel like you've talked about chocolate. I feel like I've made chocolate cheesecakes for you. I'm 90% sure there's a Mom, no, I'm gonna pick you up and spin you around. It's gonna happen. It's happening. That is a threat and a promise. Just you wait. I did recently make a no-bake that had chocolate and cinnamon, and it was amazing. I've actually made the actual cheesecake of that before. It was
long ago, though, back before I was as good at cheesecaking as I am now. And the topping was weird. In fact, let me pull out the book to see. Aztec cheesecake. Oh God, it smells good. I love the smell of stuffing. Aztec cheesecake. Because I remember when I made it before the topping, it tasted good, but it also, like, when you put it back in the fridge, Mad Matt, you have arrived just in time for the end of the stream. Oh, you like the hat? Yeah, it's the second one we've had on today. Boop, it's got a whole bunch. This one actually is kind of, wrong side. This one is kind of almost America themed because we have our pin that we got from the, was it the Secret Service? Hold on. Can't read it. Hold on. Oh God. Gonna take it off temporarily so I can see. I think it was the Secret Service. So hard to see. Yes. So yeah, there was a Secret Service guy at Otakon who I helped, like, his daughter as far as like autograph line stuff was concerned, and as thanks he gave me that pin, and I've had it ever since. So that's the most unique pin I have on the hat, that's for sure. Awesome, great stream, everyone. Yeah. Made one with creme de cacao, which I still have. Yeah. Oh, the white chocolate one. I mean, I could make the white chocolate one. It's not a bad cheesecake. You like New York cheesecake? Okay. Let me let's see. Aztec, page 90. First thing I'm gonna do is check the thing to see if truffle fudge topping, page 361. All right. 361. Okay, milk chocolate chopped, semi-sweet or bittersweet chocolate chopped, unsalted butter softened, double boiler, milk and semi-sweet chocolate, stirring until smooth, let cool until no longer warm to the touch. In a mixer bowl fitted with a whip attachment, beat butter and melted chocolate on medium speed until uniform in color, about 3 minutes. Place in bowl, refrigerator for 10 minutes from the frosting. Turn to the mixer and beat until fluffy, about 2 minutes. Spread a thin layer over the top of the cheesecake. Place the remainder of pastry bag with stuff. Oh, that might be what I did wrong, because I just spread the whole entirety of it on top. Okay. I don't seem to remember this extra bit being in the original book, though. Top edge and around the bottom where the cake meets. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, yeah, because it definitely hardens into something of a shell, so it makes sense that you'd want a thinner layer. New York cheesecake, you say, though. New York, that's a place, right? He lives there. New York. York? New? It doesn't have just a New York cheesecake in here, does it? I think there's a Brooklyn, like the second one in the book is a Brooklyn cheesecake, which, I mean, is basically New York when you think about it. Right? Brooklyn cheesecake. Mother frickin' hell. It calls for a pound of cream cheese and a pound of ricotta cheese. Screw you, recipe. Piece of crap. Yes, New Yorkers love cheesecakes in many varieties. I just had to recreate this crustless one. Oh, this one doesn't have a crust. That could be fun. Huh. Interesting. Well, if you feel like getting ricotta, which you probably don't, then we could make that one. Otherwise, I'll have to find another recipe, which may or may not be as authentic. Let's see. Next time you guys come to visit New York, I'll take you all out for cheesecake. Ooh. Knowing this place, there's some obscure... Now, you're talking about New York City or New York State? Because I'll be in New York State, towards the end of the year. So that's a thing that'll be happening. Knowing this place, there's some obscure, fancy bakery that sells exotic cheesecake flavors. I do like ricotta on a waffle. I can't... Ma, remind me, was ricotta what you used inside of the, the stuffed pasta things? What even were those called? God, I can't remember. How much time we got? We got 3 minutes left. Okay. Oh, it's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me that I don't remember what it's called. I live like 15 minutes outside Manhattan. I see. Okay. Well, where I'm visiting is going to be considerably farther than 15 minutes outside Manhattan. But I don't know. I mean, I imagine it could be a thing. Manicotti. There we go. Yes. Manicotti. Stuffed with ricotta. So yeah, I mean, it's tasty in that. It's hard to imagine it being inside of a cheesecake, but stranger things have happened. I mean, I put cheddar cheese inside of a cheesecake, and it tasted great, but it wasn't supposed to be sweet. Did have a little bit of sweetness to it, though, because of the honey. God, that was tasty. We should make that again. Some point soon. But yeah, I'm going to be bringing this book. Basically, here's what I imagine happening. I'm going to bring this book. I'm going to let Mom look at it, and then she'll be like, I like this one. She doesn't talk like that. But just imagine until you hear her voice on the actual stream that she sounds like that. And she'll be like, I like this one. I'll have this one, please. Thank you. You're the best son ever and the best child I have. That's what she'll say. If you mix a bit of confectioner's sugar and chocolate chips into ricotta, it makes cannoli filling. Ooh, I was just talking about cannolis and how I don't know that I'll ever make them, but maybe I will because that sounds really good. That's pretty amazing. Was it a cannoli that I got when I failed to make the tiramisu cheesecake? I think it was. I think that's what I ended up buying instead. 1 minute, and then we'll have stuffing. Oh, by the way, Matt, so since you just showed up, I haven't shown you the pie. We have an apple pie. It doesn't have any Cheetos in it whatsoever. Got a load of that. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's pie. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You know, I will say this. It looks grayer on the camera than it does not on the camera. Like, in real life, it looks more vibrant to my eyeballs. And honestly, I think the gray parts are just like shadow of the depressions from where the bits are up.
It looks beautiful.
It looks beautiful. I'll bet it tastes beautiful too.
It yeah,
Fingers crossed.
it's much more orangey and saturated in real life.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what might help?
What might help? Light?
Light.
See, but if we put light...
Now show it to them.
I guess it's... Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of glare if my hand's there. You show it to them.
Wow, look
You're
at how
closer to
much
the thing.
better it looks.
You're closer to the thing.
Wow.
Wow.
It looks so
Wow,
great.
it pie.
It's pie. It looks so
Nice and golden.
shiny and flaky.
No, the camera just saps some of the color out of things. You know, I actually could faff with this. Are you stealing some crust? Witty? How very dare you? What do you think you're doing? Also a great waffle topper with strawberries. What about,
It's gonna be so good.
what's the word I'm looking for? What about, French toast? I've become a much bigger fan of French toast lately.
That looks
Witty!
good too.
We've got stuffing for the bodies. Use your nose.
Smells delicious.
Look at stuffing. Look at that beautiful stuffing. You came back just in time to see stuffing. Hey, get a load of that. Also, were you here when we took the pie out for the final time? Because here it is now. Bam. Now to take a picture. I had to take a happy little picture of the stuffing. Did I take a picture of the pie? I feel like I took a picture of the pie.
Good job.
Let's find out. Thank you. Yeah, everything actually turned out, despite the creative liberties I took on the stuffing, for sure. Yeah, I took a picture of that. Okay, so take a picture of the stuffing. People are going to be like, I'm going to post this on Facebook, and they're going to be like, why did you make stuffing? What does that have to do with...
Thanksgiving in July.
What does that have to do with 4th of July? And I'll be like, stuffing is delicious, shut your mouth. Is what I'll say. I won't say that. I'm too nice to say that.
Stuffing is, yeah.
You don't like stuffing? What don't you like about it? It's bread with seasoning.
Flavored bread. It's amazing.
It's flavored bread. You eat bread, right? What do you do with the... Wait, what? What did I do? What? I didn't really do anything extra to the pie. I just put it into the thing for an amount of time.
Stabbed it with a knife. Don't.
What
Not
are you
for
doing?
you. She wants it.
Well, she can't have it.
She wants
Even
to
like
take
a tiny
it.
piece.
We're save it. Fine. Have a tiny piece.
One piece.
Don't use your hands. Use a fork.
You know mom's thing too.
Una doesn't get any.
Una doesn't get
Una is verboten from my stuffing. Could work with French toast and cooked bananas. Interesting. Making myself hungry over here. Oh, Mop Master says hi.
Hello, Mom Master.
Oh, that's not good.
What's not good?
Seems to be stuck.
Oh, it'll be fine. I think Fix is just being a baby about it.
I don't want to screw up your thing.
Yeah, because it's made of metal.
Here's what I'll do. Hold on. Hold your
I'll
horses.
just take this brown pen.
Hold your horses. Or that works too. Okay. Excuse me. Thank you. What I can do is I can. Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
It's not stuck at all. She's
Okay.
just a wimp.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I
You
know.
want to be vicious with a fork?
Stuffing. So we'll just.
Weird.
It's a little bit mushed together, but you can break it up and put it in our sandwich.
It's gonna be so good.
It will.
And the hoagies will be good, and the turkey will be good, and the cranberries will be good, which we need to buy.
Yeah, we do. Because again, we could not find cranberries, so we're gonna have to just get sauce and probably just blend it real good and just spread it. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be absolutely fantastic. I still have to make the hoagies, but it's whatever. The hoagies will be done at some point.
Dark Roast says, I think it's fine, it just always has a strange flavor to me that I don't particularly
I
like.
see.
Hi, baby.
So perhaps I wonder if we could identify if there's a particular spice within it that you find off-putting, and if so, if the removing of that spice in particular would create acceptable levels of words. Acceptable stuffing for you. Where the heck is all of our Tupperware? Oh, right over here. Okay. Is this big enough? I feel like this is probably going to be too small. Let's find out. Time will tell. Stuffing. 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 Da-da-da-da-da-da. And again, this might not end up being as tasty as the Capriati's Bobby, but I will be happy in the knowledge that I made most of it from scratch. I'm definitely happy about the apple pie, because every year it's like, oh man, apple pie, we gotta have that because 4th of July, and yet buying an apple pie just, I don't know, something about it feels wasteful. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know how to describe it. Alright. Get in there. Uh-oh, some fell on the floor. I guess Una does got some. But it's got onion powder. Dogs can't have onions. Oh, no. I guess you can't have it after all. So sad. Let me just mush that down right there. Don't need to worry about it. All the bread has a lot of carbs anyway. I guess that's true. Oh, man. 4th of July is going to be the carbiest day. Maybe not of the year. I mean, obviously, Thanksgiving's probably more carby. But yeah, it's going to be so many carbs. We're going to eat so many carbs on 4th of July. It's going to be amazing. Which is probably good that I've been doing a nice little happy little extended fast. So, fun times, fun times. All right. So that's the stream, guys. Pretty sure that's the stream. Let me see who there is to raid, and then I can get on with more fun and entertaining and exciting things for the evening. Let me turn the volume down. There we go. There we go. Thank you very much. Do scroll over. Do Twitch. Do. See, almost made peach crisp last night. What's stopping you? Sure that Whitty would have loved that. Usually bought apple pies don't taste as good. Yeah, I imagine not. Though I think the same about every pie. Also probably true. Also probably. Snapping my fingers. Getting my train of thought. I didn't do this time. Oh, love you too, Mom. Bye-bye. I didn't do this time, primarily because, again, Whitty isn't a huge fan of caramel. But a caramel apple pie sounds absolutely amazing to me. I would love to bake one of those sometime. But today is not that day. Today is not interesting. All right, so let's see. Food and drink category. Who looks like they're celebrating something? Chicago-style sausages with garbage. What on earth? I will say, this person's stream is called Garbage Party. They have a Chef Kirby image dancing on their thing, and Pac-Man from Pac-Man 2 also dancing. So, that's amusing. Lack of edible peach. That would make it hard to bake something with peaches. Do you get some of that pie? I imagine so. Like, I would like to not have to eat it all myself.
let's see here. It's been half an hour. It still needs like another hour and a half to cool, though, according to the instructions. So maybe not like today, presumably depending on how long it is before like a meetup. But at some point, yes. If you would like some pie, I could probably give you half the pie if you wanted. Good night. Caramel apple pie is yummy. You've had it before? No, I want it even more. I could I have caramel sauce. I could put it on my own apple pie. But that doesn't strike me as the way it normally is. Let's see. Ooh, caramel apple pie would bake along during that stream, would ya? All right, there's got to be someone here who's doing something. Let's see, behind, looking for love in Alderaan places. Ha, that's clever. Hot one special. We eating hot wings. Interesting. Okay. Come on. None of these people have exciting titles that make me want to raid them. And that is a sad state of affairs. For them, specifically. Cooking dinner, turkey and beef meatloaf. Interesting. Chilling, gonna make food. Making dinner for a Magic the Gathering meetup. Nice, alright. I'm hungry. Well, that's good for you. That's fantastic. Cooking some rad stag stew for dinner. Fallout cookbook. Okay. Alright. That's game related, at least. That sounds the closest to, like, nothing here so far has actually been like, oh, we're celebrating this or that. So that's I think that might be what we do. Okay, so once again, just a few more. Hey, then there's me scrolling through my phone. Okay, cool. So gonna go back to you. What is your name? Your name. Where'd you go? Did I lose you? Are you gone? Oh my god, what happened to you? You vanished. Oh no, it's a disaster. There we go. Okay, found it. Alright. What is this? What the heck? Well, that changed to something strange and confusing. Oh! Oh, is that actually Fallout? I think that's Fallout 76. Okay, alright. I was very concerned for a second. All right, so we're gonna raid this person. Once again, my usual disclaimer of I don't know anything about this person, so if their content is weird and objectionable, sorry. /raid. Cassadar goes rar. All right, CASSADARGOESRAWR. Okay, wonderful. Alright, well, I could always raid Bob Ross. Yeah, I feel like raiding people who don't have, like, hundreds or thousands of viewers already. Because it's like, oh, I'm doing that for reasons. I don't know why. Alright, anyway. But yeah, thank you for joining me on this baking adventure where we appear to have made two pretty good things. So, you know, that's good. I hope you all have wonderful, fantastic... Oh, this channel is intended for mature audiences. Maybe because of the Fallout? Let's say it's because of the Fallout. Anyway, I hope you have wonderful, fantastic, delicious, amazing food. Until we meet again. Next week, probably, maybe, if I don't decide to be a lazy butt because of GDQ. And I love and appreciate all of your various faces. Every single one of you. You and you and you. You're the only ones I see names for right now, but all of you and everyone above you. Every single one. So, until next stream. Bye-bye! Showed up at the exact right time for instant gratification. Congratulations, man. Bye, everybody.